course I'm muted. Hello. How's it going, everyone? We're gonna be doing a little bit of something different today. We're gonna do a post commentary of the Clubhouse Games run that was on Multi-Thon recently. I got Droopy here as well. Hello, Droopy. Oh, yeah. That's true. Oops. Oh yeah, that is true actually. Yeah, so I can't really do anything with that bit because if I put myself current me there, then it's gonna yeah. Yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun. Yeah, I don't even know where to put me, if I'm honest. I'll put me I'll put me here, I guess, and smaller. No, not that small. That's incredibly small. Um, sure, we'll put me here, and then when there's text, I'll think about it when it comes up. Um, I mean, actually, what I could do is just like this, and work out where it is. I'll just wind to somewhere in the video. But yeah, this is multiplayer fight overall games. Where is this? Oh, that's perfect. There we go. Yeah, nice. Okay, that works. Yeah. So, I'm gonna make a marker because I might edit this down for YouTube. Hello, YouTube. This is a run of Clubhouse Games fight over all games. This is a pretty unique marathon run. It was Droopy's idea. Droopy is also here. Droopy, do you want to like briefly sum up what the category is? Oh, hang on. I've just noticed that you're not on stream. Okay, so not only was I muted, I also have failed to. Yeah. Okay. 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 Wait 1 second.
We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
time.
yeah.
There's no one in live yet.
It's fine. I'm just like gonna take it from the VOD anyway. Um. Okay. Cool. So yeah,
Am I
we should
audible
be good
now?
now. Okay. Right. Let me pretend none of that happened, and we'll go again.
What is the future? What is the past?
Hello YouTube. This is a post commentary of Clubhouse Games, a marathon run we did recently. It's multiplayer fight overall games. Pretty interesting concept. It's a little different than just doing a regular all games run. I did this run with Droopy. It's mainly Droopy's idea. Droopy, do you want to sum up what the run is briefly?
Yeah. Hi, I'm GP. I basically came to MIDI with the idea of at first I wanted to do a typical online run that we would do like co-op. But then because the idea was to submit to Multiton Rivals 25, I was like, we could do a little spin on it. And the idea of actually being competitive over the different games was like pretty easy to come to, but at the same time, it meant that we had to really reflect on which games we wanted in, which games we didn't want in, and basically, it ended up with a sort of mishmash of some games were pure speedrunning, like helping. We were trying to help each other to clear a game very fast. But other games were literally we were fighting each other using all of our wits and knowledge to fight each other. And basically we came up with like an entire route, an entire list of games. Like if you ever want to run this, which I would think, try to find two players who have like very similar levels, just like me and MIDI. um like I can give you a list of what we did, and obviously I'm gonna say this is the first ever iteration live on stream on the marathon. There might be a lot of things to tweak around and everything. We have already talked about tweaking things around. So yeah, but I'm really excited because this has been like a lot of fun to organize and everything. And also it was done during the MIDI move, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, I'm gonna be like muting. Pretty much every time. Like I'm pretty much using push to talk for this.
No
But
problem.
yeah. Yeah, it was a really fun run. As Droopy said, yeah, being equally matched really helped it, and yeah, it ends up pretty close in the end. So yeah, enjoy. We will start the video, I guess, because there's going to be a lot for it to get through here. I might actually, if I might screen share the actual video with you so you can hear it.
Yeah, so I can actually hear the video itself.
Let me do that.
And I will actually be able to unmute you and not use your side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because
because
no,
I had the stream. No, I can't see anything right
there
now.
There it is. If I make Discord smaller, I need to make all my windows smaller so I can actually like keep Chrome on the stream. So there's that, and there's that, and then that's it for that. Okay, right, cool. Yeah. So,
also, if anyone in chat wants to ask questions, sure, I would totally love to talk about things. We won't be able to do like a. Maybe it will have to be separated in two, but yeah. I do have things to do, like a marathon to help with.
Yeah, there is something else going on today, isn't there? Just a little something else. Okay, I need to get the video on the screen as well. Chrome. There we go. How loud is this gonna be?
Gang, we had an
issue.
Y'all were muted on
pretty
the
quiet.
VLC side, so if you
okay, cool.
Do your intros again real quick. That's all right. I'm told you are able to be heard now.
All right, tech issues. Let's go.
Yeah.
What a good start.
So hi, I'm GP Osanuski. Thank you. Welcome to Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. I have Midi with me, who's going to be my fighter of the day.
Hello, yeah. I'm also a runner of this game. This is mainly GP's idea, but we're excited to show this off. We've never really done this on a marathon before, but it's going to be pretty interesting. We also have Brassbeat and Pyro on comms. Alright, I've adjusted the volumes now, so we should be louder than the actual run.
Yeah.
Cool.
I run this game.
A lot of stuff to figure out. I got my mic. I got I got Chrome. I got Discord.
Being humble.
No worries. But let's first talk about how we managed to get both Brass and Chiron.
Yeah, that was really nice. I think that really helped. I think we definitely would have been able to do this on our own if we needed to. But it just helped like take the pressure off a little bit.
But yeah, to quickly explain,
like it ended up being kind of the energy of my first ever marathon run, actually. You know, the triple, the multiplayer co-op triple free cash.
What, the 3P run? Wait, was that your first marathon run?
Yeah, that was my first marathon run.
Oh wow,
it had the same energy.
Nice. Oh yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Before the event, we decided. I decided to come to Midi and say, "Hey, what if we did co-op?" But actually,
okay, so the funny thing here as well, you might see me, Yo Seagull, how's it going? You might see me constantly glancing in the corner. This kind of added to the run. I think I only mainly told Jupy this. My dog, one of my dogs, my golden retriever, was in the room before the run, and I told the people in like the VC, hey, I've got my dog in the room. Like I'm gonna be distracted. I'm probably gonna have to let him out during the run, which I did have to at one point. But for about the first half an hour, I'm playing one-handed with while I'm like trying to stroke the dog.
Some of them were actually gonna fight.
The dog is being good. We need to not make the dog yell.
Yeah, it was really one of a kind run. But Clubhouse Games lets you play one-handed for a lot of games, so it's cool.
Why 44?
But yeah, that was kind of funny.
Classics, but that
because the online doesn't allow.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Seagull. Yeah, a bit of an early start today. We've got a Prevent-A-Thon run today, so we're gonna do this and a little bit of week play later.
It also doesn't allow multiplayer,
and I'm not even gonna be able to stay until even double bronze starts, but I will be trying to watch it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
I mean, volunteering for marathons and stuff just kind of takes most of the energy.
Which is weird. It would be the funnest thing to do despite fighting each other.
Yeah. So to note, like the first game was blackjack, and the only reason was I decided that blackjack would be the first because it was slow enough that we could just talk a lot.
Yeah, and at some point while we were doing practice runs, because we did like 3 or 4 practice runs, I kind of thought like what if we did just play blackjack? Because it's not actually that much longer. And I feel like maybe going forward we could, but in this run, it worked out really well because we were kind of playing it down like, oh, it's just gonna be a game that we're gonna have to get through, and that's it. But yeah, more than that happened.
Continue to prove us wrong.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try not to spoil stuff as we're going through the run. But yeah, yeah. Things happened that were surprising.
Here at Multi-Thon, we're actually gonna have polls for you to
Oh yeah, the polls.
Which of me or MIDI gets to have the advantage.
That's another
can I
thing.
tell you about how
It's not
Multi-Thon
every
Rivals
place
was
like first, no,
a
yeah,
heck of an
you need to
organizing
think to make sure that every section is as nice and
problem.
interesting as
So
possible for each
big
of us
love
who
to
gets
the
advantage. There might be a
Multi-Thon
little bit of an
Rivals team,
upset
and
for the
especially the
final
Multi-Thon
section,
team in
but,
general.
you will have
But
to-
they were not
in any
organized
case,
this
I think
time.
we covered everything.
Yeah.
They are
Um,
usually like barely organized. This one was
Yeah,
we literally
I think that's fair. It didn't matter too much. Like it was still a solid run.
No
Um,
RNG game.
But yeah, when
definitely.
everything's done really short notice, it does
Yeah.
make things tricky.
Alright.
I mean,
I-
full respect to them though. Like it's very difficult running a marathon, and like I've hosted Go Fish and No Fish
Peel
now.
back the curtain too much.
And although like those
one
runs,
of you
those
real quick
marathons
to
only
just
work
go
well because they're so
share
short
for your-
compared to other weekend marathons. Like when a weekend marathon is, you know, I mean, Prevent-A-Thon this weekend is going to be what, like 4 times longer than the run time of
I think that
like
with
Go
everything,
Fish, so it makes a difference.
Yeah, we're talking like 14
we'll do a
hours
countdown
almost per
because I'm
day.
actually the
Yeah.
host, so,
It's a lot.
So it's a huge difference. So like
Yeah.
respect to them because you do have to have
Yeah,
a difference
respect.
out for that.
But-
Oh yeah, that's
But
For real,
yeah.
I'm saying this as like I want them to do better in the
Yeah.
sense that I know it's hard, but I wish them the best.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It comes as like something
This
constructive.
is one of those games that,
Yeah, this is current MIDI. This is unpre-recorded MIDI. Hello.
To just kind of
The other one is when I've got the golden retriever in the room and I'm stroking the dog while I'm playing the game for like half an hour.
When it comes to speed, there's not.
So can we talk about how blackjack was terrible?
When it comes to
Yeah.
skill,
Yeah, so well, ironically, yeah, I mean
already.
it was interesting, but us getting 21s is like the worst thing. The only thing we can do here is both bust, and then especially on that first one, or the ones where there are going to be 2 CPUs directly after us and the dealer because they're all going to go fast forward. If someone gets 21, that doesn't happen.
In theory,
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter too much, but yeah.
Then the round will fast
Yeah, the
forward,
problem
so
is
that
we
one way you
kept
can
getting
speed up,
anything
the
that would
rounds,
make us keep winning,
which we're
and
not gonna
that
see because
created
both players are,
major like
at least trying to win.
we were trying to
Although-
talk
I guess
down
we did.
blackjack
I
and
guess we
the
did.
situation
Yeah,
that we were kind of trying to justify not having blackjack on. The problem is blackjack proved us wrong, and we should probably have blackjack on.
But if the CPUs
Yeah,
do
it's the
really
whole scene.
badly, we might win. Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
I
That's
think
why
that
the
blackjack
betting
is
10
actually
every time is 'cause
funnier.
that's where the game
It's still
starts. You
slow
don't
enough
have
that
anything
it
else, you have to,
works.
like, use the
I think it's
really
just
use,
slow
like, the
anyway,
D-pad
that's
or
the
joystick
problem.
to decide how
Like
much
even
you
if you
want
do
to use
nothing
really
and
funny.
do what you did and bust, then yeah. But yeah, as you can see
Classic-
here, everyone
classic
speeds up, so it's
efficient,
better.
Optimal blackjack move.
But the main
Yeah.
thing with this
Getting
run
over
is we are
20.
competing for wins. We're not going for pure speed in every game. Whenever you want to like play a game that wouldn't take too long to actually play it, then we're going to be competing for the win.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, the funniest thing about this is that we are sticking with the minimum bet, well, the default bet every time, which is 10.
Nothing funnier
So
to me
we're just
than
mashing,
intentionally
and
trying
the
to
blackjacks
throw
kind of they
and
give you 2.5 times, so you're getting 25 there as well.
Yeah,
Or I
that's
did.
a lot.
Oh, really? It's actually
Yeah.
But if the CPU
to-
wins, then it doesn't give us a win. So we're just going by the in-game counter.
To hit blackjack.
Yeah.
So even if you're trying
To
go
note,
in,
this is why, like,
it's like,
you see our
sometimes you
estimate,
don't
which
want
is
it to
2
be like
hours. that's
trying to
for a
win
good
with, like,
reason.
20 or an
Usually, I mean, if we take our PB of
You're trying
co-op,
to bet all
it
you
was
have on
actually
one
also
hand,
what
and
the
then,
heck, CPU,
uh,
CPU too.
plus on others.
Yeah.
But like our PB is like
So
1
for the
hour
purpose of-
37.
God!
Another
Co-op.
21.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah,
Another
21
one.
again.
Yeah.
So that's-
You are
So
credited
yeah,
with
actually
winning.
fighting takes time, and this is why 2 hours is fun, especially for
That is a
multi-ton. Multi-ton is very
25%
accommodating for long runs.
rate of 21s
For
in that.
other events, I
That's
think there's
yeah,
definitely
ridiculous.
something else to be like. We
Incomprehensible.
should probably cut a few games.
Yeah, I
No,
think
it's
that
alright.
helps
For
as
this
well.
game, Medi did end
I
up
mean,
beating
2
both
hours for a
Judy
game
and
like
the
this, which
CPU.
is just like a bunch
So
of
they got
mini
credited with
games,
the win, and it's
as
now
I've learnt the
1-0
hard
for
way,
Medi
with
in
basically
terms of
my
the fight.
entire speedrun
Congratulations,
portfolio.
everyone.
We move on
I
to
know
next
it's
event.
Very
hard.
difficult to get into a marathon. So yeah, even the
There is one
normal
key
games that I
difference between
run,
this game and Blackjack, and
they're
that is,
they're a little bit
Blackjack, you
formulaic
may
and
have seen
linear.
Let's
So they're
Players go into
unless it's
depth.
3D World, Mario 3D World,
One
it's
of the
very
CPUs
difficult to
ended on,
justify.
like -20 or something.
Yeah.
Pair of
Texas
jacks,
Hold'em
by the
doesn't
way.
let you.
Yeah, I
Didn't
was
even
excited.
see that. This is another
Yeah,
thing.
no,
I
yeah,
wasn't
so what they're
watching
gonna do
Jupi's view, so I didn't know
They're gonna
this.
keep
Yeah, we
raising
weren't watching
every
each other.
Single
Yeah. Yo,
time
Leica,
they get
thanks for the
the
good luck.
chance.
We're doing a post commentary today,
And
so we know what
the
happens.
Yeah,
maximum
it's-
that Clubhouse
yeah.
we're not
Games
doing
We're
can
chilling.
give
another
us
run.
series
Yeah,
today.
we're
is
chilling.
up to
But I am
40,
doing some We Play after.
for each, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what they
We'll
call
do
it,
a little bit of
for each,
practice
like,
for Prevent-A-Thon.
round, not
I
round,
promise
like,
I'll practice double
like, turn
bronze.
within
I've
the-
done a little bit of practice. I've
Um,
actually got a new
And
strat.
so eventually they're all gonna
I
go
mean,
down to
you're
0
the one
chips
who's gonna be
left.
on. I'm not even the
And
one
because
who
you're not
chose
that
to
good
put you
at
on games,
that,
like from games committee, so I'm
whoever-
fine.
Yeah.
wins this round. will
But
get
yeah,
all of
I
the
saw
chips, and
that
then everyone who's left
two-pair,
at
and I was like,
0,
oh shit,
no, they
I should.
folded. Well,
And I'm glad that you were
theoretically,
here because
everyone
we
who's
could
left at
force at
0,
least one CPU in
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
all
this
in.
is it. Because
be
for those who don't know, if the
eliminated. They have more
game,
chips to
if
bet,
you,
they
if
can't
one
go into
person,
net, so they're
or
out
if
of the
people
game,
got
so
0
everyone
chips,
except
they're
for the
out.
person
There's no
who
debt
won
in this one.
will be eliminated.
Yo,
after
Bros,
that.
how's it going?
Except that
So,
CPU1 has
Yeah,
folded.
so now
Um,
I'm out, CPU2's
so we're
out.
gonna play
Literally,
one
all you
more
need to do now is just fold, and we're done.
Yeah.
The
I was
other
trying
option
to
is to try and
goad-
yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to goad the
Rare
CPU1 into
If you do this
betting,
run in single
because
player,
even if
actually
it's
kind
an
of hard to
all-in, I
get,
would not be punished
to
for
raise
it.
the pot to a
So
big amount because you're dependent.
it would have
on
been like a
one of the
possible
CPUs
up.
raising by
Especially like I got
themselves after
another
you've
good,
raised.
like I could have
Yeah,
started a
because you can
flush.
always
But in this case, MIDI and
Yeah,
Judy
10
can
and a
just,
9 here.
Yeah, they
Like
can
a
raise
the
it.
pot
straight
themselves, and
or
then
something like
usually
that. It
the
would have been
other will play
funny.
along.
Yeah, it
But
would
the
have been
problem
straight.
is
Yeah, you can only
the
raise
CPU
again if
does
somebody is
yeah
raised
straight.
before it
Like
gets back
look
to
at
your
that.
turn.
Don't
Yeah,
tell me this does
open-ended
not look
straight.
amazing.
And
Open-ended
hopefully-
straight, so a king or an 8
hopefully wins
finishes
this
it
time.
off. This is
Okay.
just
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Straight?
yeah,
Unfortunately, but
No,
we were
no,
pretty
we lose
close.
that one.
yeah. So
Oh,
ace
the
high.
no pair.
Is that ace high? I can barely see it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's ace
high.
higher.
yeah. So that finishes it off. I mean, here there are two options.
Yeah.
You could.
But at this point, I was like, either we try another goad or we're just finishing it because at this point, I'm guaranteed to win.
Depends now.
Which kind of
Yeah, we
helped
got
because
forced
you
the
won
all-in.
the previous game.
It's-
So
it's-
it was literally
I
a
suppose it depends
both
on
RNG games were clean slate and
How many
we
rounds?
were
what
pretty
your
good to
hand
go.
is. Do you expect,
Yeah.
Do you expect to be able to beat the?
Because at first,
the
like
opponent?
Blackjack and Texas
this
Hold'em were
round,
considered
into-
both RNG games that we should not even
I think I
attempt.
can.
Also,
Oh,
a few of the time.
Oh. Yeah.
But I don't know if you're gonna get enough.
So-
Yeah, like how these hands were coming up. This
Yeah,
is just
open
ridiculous
mod
pulls.
view on Twitch
The
to
the
make sure I
the
can
game
read the
really
post, and it says
pushed
me
us
in chat
into
right now. I
the.
can't believe
Well,
this.
I guess we were proven wrong.
Your stream
I
chat
guess this game is
Believe that.
pretty
Stream
hype
chat
when we can push
absurd.
when it wants to.
Yeah, if something interesting happens, then yeah, totally. I mean, all I'm saying is if you got these 3 hands against someone online, you're getting blocked.
Yeah.
if you're solo
Someone is
curious.
blocking me on Switch Online,
Yeah.
and I'm not allowed to ever play them.
Yep.
CPU is being very unproductive
Round 4
right
Royal
now.
Flush.
So what
Can you
happens is I'm
imagine?
gonna fold.
We'd have popped off more than.
It would have been hilarious, and I would
Typically the
loved it.
strategy
but
Yeah.
No.
Once you win a round,
7 and 8
Like,
again.
I'm
if you're actually trying to
Look
win,
at that! It could have worked.
Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, as you say,
Yeah, it
it's
would have
worth
been
just
juicy.
folding. There's no reason to
here
do that here because the amount of time, like even if you did win that hand and bankrupted the other player, it literally would have been slower than just folding these 2 hands. So, yeah. But even then, we saved time over a 5-round Texas Hold'em, a 4-person 5-round Texas Hold'em, so it was pretty
How long
good.
is like a single player
Yeah.
win all games Games.
And even if the best idea, the ideal would have been CPUs only remaining, it's still,
Is that all 51?
pretty fast.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
51.
Jeez.
All 51.
That's really fast.
And I'm trying to be humble, but I do feel like it's important.
Yeah,
to say
so
that that's
in this
my-
run we do
that's my
split up
opinion.
the RNG games that we actually have, or the resign games mainly, that we have control
Sub
over,
130 soon.
because games like chess and shogi and hex and things like that, we're going to be resigning because that's
I'm torn
obviously a
between
lot
this run
faster.
sounds really, really
So we
fun,
split
and
those
this sounds like
evenly for the most part,
Yeah,
unless at the end there is someone with a
switch to
5-win
low time
lead,
save.
and then we just give those give the person behind the the 3 wins.
I'm scared for this.
Yeah,
next
President's an
The
interesting
reason-
one as well.
Yeah, the reason why we did that is because we actually wanted to have people, involved.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fun to watch. At the end of the day, this run is not as a speed run. This is a showcase run. I would say first and foremost.
Oh, yeah,
that's,
definitely.
That's what it is. So really, you want to sacrifice like an element of it. Like, yes, I would technically, in our practice runs where I run away with it, I just suddenly thought, well, why don't I just like throw these ones, and it makes it a lot closer and more interesting, and then that's what you want to do because it makes it more fun.
Yeah.
In Beastie Ball,
The
Yeah,
duplicated
which ended
MIDI.
up being extremely fun because,
there's a
to
Beastie
be
that
fair,
lets you do
and like to be honest, I realized in hindsight that it would have literally benefited me much more because we're going through all of the sports game before the final part,
Mhm.
and I am I am better most of the time against you on the board games.
Yeah, board games are your thing, and the sports games are absolutely my thing. I mean, I think that does put me in a bit of an advantage going into this run in general because there are there's an abundance of
Yeah, there's
sports
so many
games
of
in
them.
here. I know we do things like with toy tennis and toy baseball where we just kind of do whatever. But I will just say, like, I have spent so much time on the sports games in here. It's the main thing I ever ran in terms of speed running. I did like one all games run and that was it. All games finish. So yeah, I'm not amazing.
Yeah.
And then everyone.
Also,
And
3
I-
2s by the way, and a joker.
Yeah, 3-2s, which was ridiculous, and I kind of threw this game at the end.
Card of like the same type. So if somebody.
I'm realizing I threw that
the
game
next
pretty
person
heavily.
Must also put a pair if they want to put anything down. It has to be higher
Yeah, so
than
so
previous
President, what you have is
or for single card, it has to be higher than
the
previous single
it's
card.
like 3 is the lowest card, Ace is 3 to Ace, and then 2 is higher than that, and then Joker is highest. And you pretty much just want to play like cards or multiple cards, as you can see there, a pair that the CPU played. And you want to just get rid of your cards, and that's pretty much it. You can't end with the Joker, but as long as you're not silly, then you're never going to fall for that. Just don't look at my Clubhouse Games DS stat mode run. Yeah, so here I got first, and there's a rule where, which we obviously have on because it's fast, where it means if the first place player in a previous round did not come first, you instantly get fourth. So yeah, and the rounds here don't matter until the 5th round, but it puts you in an advantage for the others. So you can see now I have a stacked hand, and Jupy's got garbage.
Yeah.
Give a card
Which
away at the
could have ended up in my favor at some point because I do know that there was one time a revolution.
Yes,
That's-
that stuns me. I was certain I was winning.
That happened once, and I think
It's ace
like I probably said it myself that I could have had another revolution and probably won the game, but lost it at the end.
Yeah, I don't know why. it's
Yeah.
like
And
but
that
it's very fun.
that triple ace killed me inside. I was like, yeah, I'm in charge, and then I see that, and I'm like, no.
I hate it. It's so good.
So what happened last round, by the way?
You gotta imagine that at that point I'm like, no, on top of that MIDI is on my left, which means I am literally behind everyone when it comes to clearing things. Thankfully, the CPU2 does not have anything, so I'm third.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference, the order of
It changes
players. And that's the
this-
problem with this game. You can't pick the order. Like
You get
Clubhouse
so
Games
many
DS, it's
things.
always
So
random,
unlucky.
which has its flaws, but it's
saw
the
that.
best
That was
way.
ridiculous.
This game, it depends
What
on.
Jupi had there
It's pretty
is,
much port priority in
4
Clubhouse
aces,
Games.
and if you play all
Yeah.
of
Like
the 4
whoever's
times the
hosting
same
the
thing,
lobby
what
and then
happens
who's
called a
second is
revolution,
gonna make a
and the,
difference.
like, rank
Makes a
of the
difference for the
cards
sports
gets
games,
split, so 3 would
especially,
be high, and then
which is
4,
really
and then 5
frustrating.
Yeah,
low.
which we tried to
and so
manage
that's very
around,
helpful
but
if,
we
like,
still
for
had like
example,
a lot of
the
issues with
player
it,
in
and I
first,
wish
is
this game
hoarding
was
all
better
of
about
the
it.
high-value
Yeah.
cards. You flip
Classic
it around,
NDQ.
and now they've got a bunch of junk.
Mm. I mean, to be fair,
But
if we do this,
unfortunately,
but
we
for
couldn't see that
CG
happen
DS,
because of
I
the
think it would be
rule
way
you have
easier to
to
organize.
give away
But
the
also the
cards.
number of COD games at that one would make everyone want to sleep.
Yeah. Why are there 20 million card games?
I don't know.
I don't mind it.
now,
I like it. It's kind of
amount of
funny that
improvement,
there are only 2
they don't
games
actually
in this
matter,
series,
except
and yet the
for
speedruns are so like
the placements
varied.
that,
Even though it's literally
Yeah.
just
get,
finish all the games,
will
win all
determine
the
what cards
games,
you,
finish a category
have
of
to
the
give away.
games, win a category of the
Yeah,
games,
only the
or
result of the
you've got
last
like
round
Master
determines
in
who wins the game.
CHG 51 or Stat mode in Clubhouse DS,
Um,
which is still like
And of
different
course,
because
you can
Stat
use
mode in
if the goal is
DS,
to win all games
you've
with
got
single
default
players.
rules. That's why that's
can
long.
control quite a
And
bit.
Master in this game is you're doing achievements in a way. Yeah, it's
God,
kind of
I was
cool.
bullied here.
Yeah, third
I had
again.
Recently, I had
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I had a
Yeah,
I had
so,
a up to president that's just
Revolution by the
take the last
CPU.
round
I forgot
revolution
that
and
in my face.
Yeah. And my hand is great.
Mhm. Yeah, suddenly you're in a really good spot.
Yeah, I still managed to not win for some reason, but
Yeah.
I was in a way better shape than you.
Yeah, your hand
And I
isn't the
was
best
trying
now,
my
but
best.
yeah, it would have been a lot. It would have been worse without the revolution. But I
Yeah.
knew instantly. I mean, I said it there. I know for a fact I'm losing. There is
Yeah.
absolutely no way I'm coming back, and I just accepted that and I just passed because it's not happening. I might as well just let the CPUs win. Mainly let either the CPU or Jupi win, and then I'll get down. I obviously had downfall there as well. So it was obviously terrible for me, but it did save us a quarter of the deck in one hand,
Yeah.
which is speed. So that's good.
I tried to speed up, and that's when, when I managed to grab back the control, that I tried to speed up with the doubles, but CPU2 was really playing super slow, and I was kind of being like, the Revolution is already done, first place has already been decided, why are you playing like this?
Yeah, and Revolution reverses the card hierarchy.
The order
so three
of
is
value.
3 is highest, and then it goes down to ace, and then down to 2, and then down to Joker. So you can see it in the
finally.
hands because it just reverses everything.
Yeah.
Talking of reversey,
This is Renegade. If you've ever played
what a segue.
Yeah, incredible.
Out here
So this game has
complimenting my
been
own
fun to
segues.
play together, huh?
Yeah. This was interesting. Unexpected, but yeah. This was one of the main games I would say Stroking the Dog time loss came in.
I don't know.
Because trying to menu with one hand here is not very easy.
I see you lean in, and I'm like,
It
okay.
started out
Yeah.
looking like the strat for player one to win.
To note, literally during the run, I only had I only had chat on the side,
Yeah.
and I couldn't see anything other than the game, and
Yeah.
it was very tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
So
I
main
believe
strat
you
in this
can,
game is to play around the 2x2 square, no 4x4 square in the middle. Because the moment you go one square adjacent to the edges or the corners,
like finish the
it could
game
give away the
as quickly
corners,
as
and
possible.
corners can never be captured. Sides are hard to capture,
Both
so
losing
that's
and
what you want to aim for here.
winning
It's very difficult to keep up with who's winning in this game, but that's what you want to
At
do for the
first-
most part.
Yeah, at first you had a pretty good lead,
each
but I
player
think
faces
that
down a certain-
once I managed to weasel my way in,
If there is,
I
if there are any
managed to do
pieces
the play.
between
Yeah.
a
I
fleet
can never
On
tell
top of
if I'm
that, like
gonna
this
win
game
this game.
ended
that circle
this game ended up being like very close.
Yeah, I literally the only time I'll ever feel like I've won this is 2 turns before the end when I have about 55 pieces. That's the only time I'll ever be confident.
Like a full sandwich. There can't be like.
To be fair, one of the things I'm realizing is that you leave a lot of spaces where I can like on the borders on the sides. You left 2 times like a hole in between two of your pieces, 2 of your colors, and so I could weasel in, and I was actually keeping that place in because I was not gonna be able to be captured because you had your white pieces on each side,
If you place a piece of
which
Yeah.
really gave me an edge.
Yeah, I think I just was scared of certain moves, so I didn't want to make them because I knew they would be bad, but they probably would have been better in the long term to just do them
Yeah.
and pull off the bandage, really. But, yeah.
So Juby has like a pretty strong structure around the bottom of the screen. Lots of
Yeah,
pieces that
the
are
bottom part is
basically
just
sure,
so good here.
sure claims for her, and she also gets a lot more movement options on her turns due to the
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
also one thing I realize, you tend to put yourself in terrible situations.
Yeah, a little bit. I literally just had one move every time. It's like, I mean, this is very helpful for menuing, but that's
can
it.
be pretty
Yeah.
wild rides.
That means,
It's a
to
lot
be fair, that
of,
means that I have to do thinking on the
this
spot.
can happen right near the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
Like,
Eddie might
yeah.
be making a
Like
comeback,
here, what
just
do I
like he's
do?
been
Do I
trying
actually
not,
go for it?
like,
Do I
protecting,
go for
guess.
the line? To be fair, right
they
now I still
are-
have a good amount of pieces. I'm
there's
trying
just,
to
like,
limit
yeah,
my
Eddie
losses.
is gonna take,
So this is
several
what I'm
pieces
looking for.
here. But is
Yeah,
gonna be
and it
enough,
looks
though?
close at the
Real
end,
close.
but
Do you think
yeah, it
she-
ends up 2 pieces.
Oh,
1
2
point
pieces.
swing.
Oh my god. Crazy.
That is literally the closest win you can have.
This is the coolest thing
Mhm.
ever.
And it's high.
Yeah. I think the game just decided it was time for content for 2 hours.
Yeah, for real, the game gave us so much.
Yeah,
Also,
it was just messing with us.
not
the whole
Ludo
time.
now. Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
someone like
Now
Sage
backgammon
comes
strats,
out-
let's go. The
Backgammon
real
skill.
speedrun strats.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
it's
that
time
gammon
safe,
skip.
actually.
Yeah.
Even though
To
I
be
think I was
fair,
every
I
time.
think that if we played it together,
We're
we'd
playing
actually
we're not
force
doing- are we doubling
like
it?
Yeah,
a
we're
10-minute
doing
game
double strats.
around
Yeah,
that,
this is
because
not
we would-
this
So
is
can
not
have a
nice
game
because this
first.
game takes like 6, I'd say 5 or 6
Yeah,
minutes
so
on
yeah,
average
it's
if you're
a
playing
game
against the
about
CPU,
rolling dice,
which
and
is going to
moving
make
your
its moves
pieces
very
all the way to the
quickly.
end.
And when you're playing
There's
online
some
and you're
rules, but
having to
you
do all the
can't get around to
menuing as well,
explaining often because
it's very
that's
slow.
what's happening.
We
Yeah,
don't
it
want
is
Ludo
unbearable.
2.
If you offer
I know
a
this
double,
is more
that's
interesting than
basically,
Ludo, but we don't want Ludo
you
2.
asking the opponent,
Ludo
either
1.5.
give up now or play
Yeah.
for double stakes.
But to be fair, like backgammon is
Double
an
can go
interesting
back
game.
around,
It's
and,
very strategy based, and I
uh,
would love to make
You
it happen
win if
in
you
a
get,
run.
3 matches
The only
in
issue
total,
is
but
that
now
it's
the forfeit is
long and terrible.
um,
And this is why doing double
Maybe
strats is
that's
just
playing
better
forward.
and faster.
so this is worked
out slightly
differently.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we're doing here is we are doubling. Basically what you have to do normally is you have to play a single game and that's it. What we've done is we turned on a 3-point game, and that allows us to basically double, keep doubling the points, and then when it gets to 4 or higher, we can then forfeit the game. We've done it deliberately so that the person forfeiting it's kind of like a resign game, so we've balanced them out between all the games in the run. But
Yeah.
that just ends the game, and yeah. Also, it is a strat on Clubhouse Games DS. I know I mentioned it in this run, but
Yeah.
a lot of the Clubhouse Games DS references, you can do backgammon skip against the CPU, because the CPU is really cool and just lets us do it. So that's nice.
On the die. If you roll a 6,
Backgammon
you
skip is
move
real.
a piece out onto
Yeah.
the board and your little
I
entry.
wish it was real
And
in
on another piece
51.
Yeah.
Then you
Wow.
capture that piece. and
Do you have much to say about Ludo? I think we gotta skip most of Ludo.
Also, if you roll a 6,
Yeah, we can, honestly, we can just kind of go through Ludo. I mean, I can put it on, like, a faster speed if you want.
take the 6 and
I can put it on...
fast speed.
Should we go
Oh,
16 times speed? 16...
as you can see, they were both like.
Also, we have the appearance of the numbers.
We can go 5 times. Yeah, the numbers have now appeared, yeah.
Yeah. Again, if anyone has questions, do be asking. this is a commentary, but we're like totally up for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, this is chill. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Ludo, I mean, Ludo has been talked about so many times. Every time we do a co-op run of it, it just is the same thing every time, so there's not
Yeah.
much to add.
Literally all we're doing here is vamping for 10 minutes. Like, that's what it's like. Okay, YouTube does not like the 5 times speed. I'll turn it down. Turn it down to 144p. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
my God.
that's not, no.
I think also.
You
No,
know what?
that's-
You know what? Ludo is just that cursed. Let's watch it on 144p 5 times speed. Sure. The only thing you've got here HD is me. Current me. Sure.
Oh yeah, it was just. I mean, to be fair, this one was actually pretty fast compared to most Ludos, but Ludo is still always the same. It is.
Yeah,
I wish we could skip Ludo.
It's so. The thing is, it would have been even worse if ND Cube didn't have literally one update for this game. And it's been out for over 5 years. They did one big update, and it was pretty much just to. It's buffering again. I think it's because I'm streaming and everything at the same time.
Yeah, probably lower it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not having a good time. Yeah. It's still on 144.
Just do it normally and you'll edit it.
Sure, yeah. Alright. I mean, I can just, like, wind through if we get bored of Ludo.
Yeah.
Yo, Diesel, how's it
Yeah,
going?
there's not much else to... I mean, we're almost at the end. Like, we're at the triple between me, green, and yellow, so we're pretty good.
But yeah, ND Cube did one big update to this game, and all they did was make it so that in Ludo, there's a rule where you can... Because you can play with any rules in every game in here. In this run. So they made it so you have a piece on the board to start. Pretty much, like, you can just... or essentially you do, because if you have no pieces on the board, you just press A and it just gives you a piece, because that's just the best way of playing Ludo. I mean, it's the best of a bad situation because it's Ludo, but it does make it more bearable, because otherwise you're just sitting there waiting to roll a 6 at the beginning, which is what, again, I mentioned in this run. Clubhouse Games DS is cursed with that, because you have to roll a 6 to get started with the default rules. There are rules that make the game better on DS, but if you're running stamp mode, you don't have an option.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, we're chilling. We're doing a post-commentary of Clubhouse Games. We just finished Ludo, so yeah, we're moving on to good games now.
Yeah.
Are we counting that?
What is
In
next?
German,
Actual
Ludo
point?
is known as Buddy, don't be mad. Yeah,
Which color one?
sounds about right. I mean, isn't it called
sounds
Sorry as
pretty
well?
clear.
There's a game similar called Sorry, so yeah, they knew what they were doing with Ludo.
Counting the CPUs in.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Chinese
Chinese
checkers
checkers.
moment.
Do know that they won't have
Yeah.
a chance
To be fair, what we should have done is actually retake the 2P strats. We completely forgot to do that.
Yeah,
Because that would have solved this so much time
This
on
is Chinese
playing
checkers.
it.
I think most people are familiar with this game.
I
But
mean, you
it's
say
probably...
that, but you also stuck with me,
Oh no.
so
Yeah.
I
I
would have
could
messed it
trust
up.
in you.
Yeah, I would have messed it up at some point, you know.
You have pieces
Aw.
that you can move, one space at a time. or
I
you
believe
can,
in you,
take
Minnie.
space
It may be sometimes weird when I say that, but
and change jumps.
I do believe sometimes.
Or if there's you jump once and then
Yeah, so this we've kind of just got the CPU here. You just want to do a bunch of big jumps, get all your pieces into the other area, and it's only a finished run, but we are aiming for Jupy to win this.
Where they give you a bunch of silly little
Yeah.
missions to do.
So I'm just kind of trying to help Jupy and just put all my pieces in the middle.
Or 7
The
pieces.
problem is it's very difficult for me to know exactly where to put them, and also do menuing quickly. Like a lot of the time I'll just prioritize quick menuing,
It's very difficult. And,
and
you've heard about Chinese checkers.
not necessarily worry about doing exactly the best move, because otherwise I'm going to be sitting there for 20 seconds on every move, and that's just pointless.
Yeah. To
That
be
is, very
to be
easy
fair,
actually
the
doing some
hexagonal
more
always
missions.
also going to pet the dog over there.
Yeah.
More missions.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wait, did I get up from my chair? Yeah, that
Yeah, you
was the
got-
time
you
I
got
actually
up
had
on
to
your
let
chair,
the
that
dog
was-
out. I had to let him
Yeah,
out
we were waiting
into
for
the garden.
we were waiting for your move.
Yeah, I had to let him out into the garden to do that. And I'm going to be honest, I'm glad this was during a board game and not a sports game, because that would have literally just been like, right, I can't do anything, because I knew I had to do that at some point in the run. So yeah, it can't be helped.
Yeah.
But, like, there's real strats, and I remember that we I remember how I even developed some free player strats
Checkers mission mode, I see.
for
Yeah.
when we did free player.
No,
And
the
to
goal
be
is
fair,
if you haven't
Chinese
checked
checkers
the
is one of those
board,
games where
like,
you can
in
tell a
this
lot of
side,
people
you can see where
worked
two
on
people
like
playing.
worked
There's,
on
like, a,
defining a best
little
strategy
triangle
for
down, bottom
win,
left on Midi's
specifically for
Mhm.
winning game
turn
for all games
slightly,
win.
and
And
Midi's turn.
it's always cool. I do wish
on
it was a
the,
bit better.
triangle
To be fair,
across the
Chinese checkers is very interesting, but I also think that
That's
it's
where we're
probably
trying to
one
go.
of the
It looks like y'all are throwing the
least
triangle
interesting
for
games in the pack.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with me.
No, yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty mid. I mean, I'm not exactly gonna sit here and defend Chinese checkers as the best game ever.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, I can't think of one run of stamp mode Clubhouse Games DS where I've got first place. So
Yeah.
it consistently cost me 3 minutes.
I
So
think they're
yeah,
interesting.
I mean, I don't hate it, but yeah, it's not
Like,
the
move
best game
angle
ever.
I'm doing is single player.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Very
we got
useful.
through and we managed to
Okay,
let
my
GP
top
win.
is
So
gonna
yeah,
send me top left,
it's
top
pretty
right.
simple
was
to
the-
do that as long as I just like don't give the CPU very much and I give GP a lot of good moves. Then that's gonna happen. I think we actually golded it as well, so it was pretty.
I
good.
think so, yeah.
Clubhouse game. You know how
Did you know we can play dominoes?
Yeah. Did you know you can play dominoes? What?
What?
Dominoes?
'Cause
Yeah.
Dominoes.
Yeah.
this one's
So
very short.
I mean,
You win
dominoes
it,
is alright.
very long.
And that's all.
Yeah.
So we're playing with simple rules, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially,
So,
I think they're playing simple
When
rules
someone
where,
finishes a hand, you're just gonna be getting
you just,
um
someone places down a domino. If you
you're going to be
attack
getting
dominoes,
points
one
based
of
on
the
whatever is in other people's hands, and I managed to get over 35 and win in one round, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was super quick.
Just clean. We love
Good
when games
question.
go
I-
cleanly like that.
Yeah, like
How do you
dominoes
decide what
really
games
is just
to try to
Ludo
win
3,
and what games
but
to resign?
in all
So
games
we're aiming for
finish,
it as a
and the
total
fact that
like
it can be really short, and
best
obviously it
games
was
where
quite
there's
short
a
there,
huge
we just don't really
difference
care.
in
We don't have to
skill-
vamp for that long,
skills that
because you
make it better.
take a minute to explain the game anyway.
And also the
Gamoku
which,
is
can be
Gamoku.
done very fast, but
Very
Oh!
intense
Yeah.
game of Connect 5 right here.
Finally, a game that I play.
Sorry, we're not playing.
Yeah, this is not
Now
quite the
I've
same.
noticed.
Oh yeah,
that you can,
Happy, yeah, they were very
Happy was
excited by
excited
it.
for that one. I feel so bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
but-
really
It's not
excited by
actually Go,
Go,
it's
because
Gomoku.
Go is
No, it's
different to
not.
Gomoku, and
Yeah.
I just looked up. And
yeah,
saw Go
unfortunately,
Button,
so Go is like a
Yeah, it's
territory
the same-
taking
it's the same
game,
board, but different
like blocking
game,
off
much
territory
simpler.
and stuff.
I did
Yeah,
with the stones,
which is
and
not
Go is
the-
just Connect
used to
5,
learn it.
Yeah.
but with no falling pieces
Well,
like
okay.
Connect 4.
If you ever want to do. a
Oh yeah,
game,
this game. Yeah, we had the
Wasn't
hair
it
set to
So MIDI gets hair.
to
Oh, yes,
random
MIDI has the-
position.
MIDI has
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm still gonna fight.
Yeah, Heretic
so-
and Kane. Almost said Galap before I realised it's a post-game commentary. Yeah.
The center space.
Wait, what was that?
Yeah.
I hate this game. Heron Hounds is
You
never.
can actually learn all possible
Uh,
130
why did they invent
optimal
it?
moves. And then it's actually the game
Yeah,
actually
this
solves
game
that.
is
And
fully solved.
I don't know the optimal
Yeah.
moves. I'm so sorry,
So
Brass.
it's, in this case, as you can
Yeah.
see, Jupi doesn't know the optimal
No,
moves.
I don't.
So,
I actually-
Yeah, I misclicked there. So, but I still got through. I mean, yeah, there was no way JP was gonna win unless I misclicked another like 10 times.
No, because if I'm not capturing you, you actually still win.
Not a good game.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's the
Hairs
other bad
always
thing about the game.
win. It's
Yeah.
literally the takeaway here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that
Gotcha. So are
um
you counting that on
doesn't the hair have to mess up at some point?
It's counted to be. The hair literally needs to be captured
Yeah.
to lose, which is
the count is currently
extremely high demand on the like on the Hounds player.
Yeah, and it's a fully solved game, Hare and Hounds, so it's like that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, so checkers.
Unless I knew the perfect moves and MIDI didn't know anything,
Yeah,
like Hare was winning.
yeah.
Good strats. We're gonna thank Breastbeat again. Who is,
Yeah, this is drafts
was
because
in-
we're both
in chat.
European, so it's drafts and not checkers.
Yeah.
But we are just doing threefold repetition. You want to get a king to the corner and just do back and forth a couple of times, and the game just gives up and gets bored and says, you tied because you're not doing anything else. Keep doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
I'm happy I managed to actually do this. I know I was saying, like, is this the right move? Is this the right move? Because I didn't want to mess it up.
Yeah,
But,
don't
yeah.
worry. Like, to be fair, we had brass with us, so if anything was going to come to this, but also I've been using this strat for 1PGC, so I was pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah.
The entire time, so yeah.
Yeah, and it's a strat that if you mess it up, it will just be slow, but you can still do it. So yeah, it's not the end of the world.
It still is, I guess.
And then we got some
Shogi.
resign games.
Yeah, I am not the best.
Shogi time.
I'm not the best, but I am.
Yeah, so this is just slightly more complicated chess. You get to replace pieces that you've captured and stuff, and we're not going to see any of that because we just resign.
Yeah. Like, any game that we know can take more than 7 minutes, it was already like a out, unless we knew like it had a resign button.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, chess was an out. Shogi was an out. We didn't want to play those because usually a game of those, even without limited knowledge, would still take a good amount of time.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah, and the same with this one as well.
Yeah.
It's
I
even
believe
why I
that's
like
the last resign for now.
Yeah, for now, yeah. But yeah, that's why even at this point. Also here, I managed to remember to change so I'm first, so that you get the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, did you know that starting second at matching actually helps?
Yeah, because I guess the chance of you getting lucky and getting a pair at the beginning is 1 in 19. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna help you.
Online would actually be easier.
And even if you did, you're then gonna have to give away knowledge on the next one.
Like when you're
Yeah.
category extension called
I'm gonna be a
Draw
little
Games,
bit
where you draw every game that you draw.
like a little bit crossed about this
And
one.
if you're playing
When
with
everyone
me
was starting to
yapping.
say numbers out loud, I was like, "This is not fair. Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting bullied.
Yeah,
I need to focus."
that did make this really difficult. I think that's mainly just the fact that we didn't get time to practice before. You can see me like there. I'm not doing it now, but I was literally going like saying the numbers in my head or like saying them out loud because I just could not do it in my head because of all the numbers.
Yeah, I love everyone in that call. I'm gonna say, please never do that again.
Yeah, that was
I
funny.
will actually be angry because if we're fighting together, I do not want to be distracted, especially when it's like we know we need numbers in our head.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like
we do both the strat of we tell ourselves the numbers. So this is why it actually was important for us to remember.
Yeah.
I started doing better.
It's the other way around for chess, where if you know the game well enough, you can actually enforce quick play and still find an ending if it presents itself.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
I don't know much about chess, so
Yeah, I'm useless at chess, so I'm lost.
I think it would have been way too slow no matter what. I mean, to be fair, we do have the assist button in chess, which could have helped.
I mean, I don't think I've ever played you at chess, but I guarantee you it would not last long because I am terrible.
Favorite game. It's extremely skill based, and what you do is you have 3 cards on either of which either player can
It's
see,
wartime.
and, you both
Wow,
pick
I love
one.
war.
Wartime.
I love gambling. I love
More skill to
RNG.
pick and pick the
Gambling,
higher number.
gambling.
Pivotal
Wins
draw
the-
games.
wins the
Draw
card, and you're
games.
just trying to
Hold.
Draw
have the
games.
most
Yeah, so we
Like,
got a draw.
you have to
It's me
draw
saying it.
again.
I said draw
That
games while
happens.
Kara was
The next
talking.
one, it's those cards. It really is,
Yep.
a very
Did someone say
skilled
gambling? I mean,
player,
this game
currently
is
in the league
glorified
of
gambling.
Yeah, this is literally just, you might as well just flip a coin.
Really the best game in
It's a 50% chance of winning. You have the exact same. You have 1 to 13 in your deck. Whoever has the highest card wins. The only bit of strategy in normal runs in this game is like an ace and a 2 would be really bad for me there because I've used my best card against the worst card, so it puts me in a bad spot. Literally the exact
Look at
opposite
that.
back again. But in online, you can't pause and restart, so it would make no difference anyway. You would have to fully see a game out before you before
this
you
game is
do
not
do another
objectively
attempt. Unlike
like,
offline
God, me and
against
my sister
CPUs
got
where you just
hurt about
you can
war
just go
when we
again.
were kids.
Or I guess
Yeah,
offline.
it's
Fist
kind of
fights
An
happen
offline
in
run
this
of
game.
this, or like any
It's like-
multiplayer run, would have that
It's
advantage.
just ridiculous. And
Yeah,
in a way.
but
I
also
mean,
a
it
lot
wouldn't
of
matter
those
here,
would
but yeah.
literally have a lot of
but
game
when
removed.
You're just
Yeah.
doing single player runs.
War
and
would not
the
even
CPU,
be
like,
on,
pulls out an ace
True.
against you,
I know,
it's
war
like, okay.
technically
War would
happens.
be. Yeah, war would
What
be.
would be
'cause-
because
Alright, actually,
I don't even remember the
Yeah.
own game of list of my favorite category. What is happening?
Who's gonna actually explain the game?
Oh yeah, because it's the
My
1P2C
Mozart
order,
Club
isn't
has
it?
gotten very
Yeah, it's
into
the
this
1P2C
recently.
order, so
It- it's
would
just all the
it would
card
actually
games.
happen.
It's all the
Matching,
card games except,
kind
you know,
of.
War, Pig's
So-
Tail.
I mean, it has
Takoyaki.
matching
Hanafuda.
elements, so
All the bad
what you
ones.
do is there's a bunch of plants here, and as you can see,
Now, let's
you
be
can
fair,
match
I think
two
that
cards that have the same plant
The
on
both
them.
of us are very good at Hanafuda.
And
I
you're
love
trying to make certain
Hanafuda.
sets of cards, so as you
Yeah.
The
can
funniest
see,
thing is in
there's
this
a
run,
viewing, which is a one-second
I
card
thought
with
halfway
the
through, I think it was in
yellow
like
card
round
and then the
2,
card with that,
you can see
which
me
is called
rustling
Fastest.
rustling
It is
around
the
my
fastest,
in my
and then
drawers
game
trying to
five is
find
very
my
awesome viewing, which is
my
that second
Hanafuda
card
cards
is
because I
very
didn't
awesome,
get them ready.
which is in the bottom of
Um,
each
and
card.
I thought, oh, that'll be a funny
Fun
bit
fact
to
of the day
show
of
the
that
stream that
game
I've got the
installment
physical
from
Hanafuda
Nintendo
cards.
was originally a
Um,
Hanafuda company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if the
And then
last
I-
card's end in a draw, yeah. So if the last cards in War end in a draw, then you there it is.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, if the last card's end in a draw, then you actually get you get
don't
a
get- they
draw.
don't get
You don't
counted.
get those last two
We have an
cards, yeah.
Animal Crossing
Um,
set.
So
Oh,
there are
that's
only
nice.
24, so you could get a 12-12 tie. And there is a category called Draw All Games, where
GP's very close
you
to
pretty
getting,
much need that.
seeds, or
and
sometimes
it's always like a
other
running joke
water
where if
animals.
you get a draw
Which
in a
is
really
fine for
weird
cards that have
game like
animals on
War,
them, and sometimes they don't have
then
animals
someone
on them.
always says like, "Oh, pivot to a Draw All Games."
Usually they do.
Yeah.
So that's another animal.
By
there.
someone, I mean me,
So GP has,
because I think it's funny
and,
every time.
when you play,
I mean, to be fair, I would have accepted it. I think we said out loud that if draw happens, we're stopping the run and we're going for draw games.
Draw All Games online would be such a funny idea.
I mean,
Nah.
to be fair, it would still be like interesting.
We'll just
We
do a little
would've cheated
pivot on the
on-
marathon.
2 times.
I've just
Yeah,
cut
we
the
would've
deck of
cheated
Hanafuda
on-
cards to
on-
find the right
so
one, and I've
serious.
just went straight to the moon, by the way. That's-
I mean, it's
that's-
the classic one. It's like
I,
what
I'm
everyone
I'm
does.
wasting all my good RNG on cutting a deck of Hanafuda cards instead of
Yeah.
saving it for double bronze
Yeah.
today.
To be fair, the moon viewing at the beginning was extremely lucky for me. It was very fast.
Yeah, this is a really quick game. I mean, I just got outplayed. What can I say? 7-0.
When Jupi wins.
Nothing I could
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Difference
I
of
love
skill.
Hanafuda. It's like one of the games where you suddenly want to learn more about it.
Yeah.
And it's so fun.
Oh,
To be fair, also-
I will definitely be really annoying to people now. I have a physical deck. I will definitely teach people Hanafuda.
Yeah.
Speaking of gambling, this
Like,
is actually
I
about,
I
To
just
be
need to
fair,
learn
I
the proper
knew-
rules
I-
myself, rather than being babied by the by Clubhouse doing all the rules for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair,
This
I
game is
know a lot about
hard to
Hanafuda because I
explain, but
tried
it's
to make
essentially you're trying to
Hanafuda
make,
draw happen.
sets of free based on
Oh,
numbers,
yeah,
so
yeah, that's
you're
true.
looking
For Hero Music,
either,
which
sets
is
like,
hell.
runs of 3.
Yeah.
that
It
are
is not
different,
fun.
so,
To be fair, I would say don't
the-
do that.
the
Just go
telling
with
you a little
Go,
bit, maybe you have a 1, 2,
with
3
Gomoku.
of circles in your
Um,
hands. That would be a set of 3.
Gomoku draw, but it's still
That
pretty
would be a
typical.
sequence. and
Anyway,
then
this is Richie Mahjong. I'm not gonna say much because
yeah,
I know this is like a specific kind of hell
there's a
for
triplet
either
of red
like
dragons,
it's different
all
kinds of hell for you and
from,
me.
Yeah.
person to her right.
It's good hell
that's
for
called
me,
pawn.
aka I like
Yeah,
playing Mahjong,
two
but also
tiles,
sometimes I want to
somebody
punch
discards
Mahjong.
the third one,
And
you
it's
can't
terrible
take the
hell
third
for you
one.
because
That means
you do
you
not
can.
understand
You can.
anything
And then in this case,
about this game.
Yeah.
that was a good move. And so what you're trying to make is a hand that contains.
Yeah, I mean, this
4
game
sets
is
of
just
3,
like
whether that's
complicated
3
rummy.
times
Like,
your
what if you
sequences
just
and
wanted
then an
rummy,
identical pair.
but with
And
like
then
100
there's a
extra
bunch of other
steps?
rules, that are very
That's what this is.
complicated.
What if
But that's the
What if you
basic
wanted
gist of it.
rummy
It's
but
a
at
lot
home?
like rummy in that
Yeah.
regard.
It's like Rummy,
Thanks, Kyra, for reminding us that it's almost like Rummy.
Yeah, there's
Deeply
me and
complicated.
Kara's talking about Rummy again
deeply
now.
complicated rummies.
Yeah.
Actually has-
I mean, if we go on CGDS, you destroy me because there's a Rummy there.
Yeah, it's Rummy. So we're just on equal footing because there's nothing complicated to
most
confuse
important
me.
thing here is that
Yeah.
It's just
being in
Rummy.
shape, having like
Yeah, the
your
only thing in this
combinations
game
at
is
the
that if you're in the
It's
east
actually not
seat,
enough
you
to
don't want to win.
um,
I'm in
because that doesn't
east,
score any
so
points. You
I
need to
want to
have a
throw,
hand that actually
which I'm
scores
great
points
at.
in order to
I'm
win.
really good at throwing this game.
So Jupi in
Yeah.
the previous
Actually,
hand
you probably
has
can't
the
notice
triplet
that I'm
of
throwing.
dragon tiles, triplet of red dragons. That's
Now you're
Yeah.
good. You're
that's
staying
his
at
certain
5.
item called Yaku.
I was impressed with that. 6 to 10
like,
pie. That's a record.
which,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
actually
I
awards you
I was trying to win
awards you
because
points.
I'm
So,
terrible
for
and I
example,
like
a yogurt
mahjong.
drink?
Yeah. Yeah, winning does
I don't
help
think
here
so.
because it obviously ends around early.
Yeah,
It's hand and
my
hand.
answer
to be
here
honest,
is
I was
to
trying to
European
win,
for
but
this
to try
comment.
to force the game to go faster.
Mhm.
I was also wanting to gain a point, but
I,
at this point,
You
I
might
just
also
wanted the
see
game to
some
be
tiles.
done.
I'm gonna okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Because
tell both of you,
mahjong
both
can
have
be
Dora in your hand. Those are the ones
like
that are
around
highlighted
4
yellow.
minutes to
Those are extra
8 or
points based
9
on- there's
if
some
things
tiles,
do
there's
not
a
go your
flag
way,
in
and
each
it's
suit that's
pretty
bright red, and
terrible.
that's Dora, and that's
Yeah.
an extra point, but it doesn't count as a yuck.
I mean, well, technically this
Um,
game has infinite time
and
loss
then the tile in the top left that's
because
revealed,
or
top
like
left
a
of the screen,
theoretical infinite time loss
is
because you
the
could just
4
keep getting
characters, and
east
so the one that's in the sequence after
winning
that is,
and just adding another
extra
round,
points to
which
the 5
is
characters.
the
Um,
Clubhouse Games
and
runner's
so
worst nightmare.
because of that, the one that
Yeah.
5 of characters that's also
6 to
bright
10
red
pi is the
is
theoretical
gonna be,
max, since that
double
corresponds
red, so 2 extra
corresponds
points.
to
And none of
0
these
slash
count as
7
yuck,
pairs.
they're just
Yeah, I kind of thought that.
for running.
I imagined there would be a maximum at some
Actually
point. I
get a
didn't know
yuck
exactly
when
where
you're
it'd be,
like
but that
you're
checks
winning
out.
4 sets in a pair.
Yeah.
This game is
I-
pretty
I like
terrible
what Midi's
for
cooking
Midi
here.
because Midi is not as knowledgeable about mahjong than I am. That is an
Yeah, I am not as knowledgeable about mahjong. Yes, we are absolutely right on that one. I just
I
found
was
that funny.
trying to be nice.
No, I found it hilarious. I think personally, bully me
Yeah.
for my lack of
the
skill.
reason I haven't learned
To be
Mahjong
fair,
yet
how this
is
entire
because
run ended was
everyone I know who
great
has learned
karma
it
for
becomes
my
the
existence.
only thing they
Mhm.
do for a while, and I'm
Yeah.
scared of
Also, the
falling into
theoretical
shit.
maximum time loss would be
Anyone
East winning
who
every time
really
until they have
loves
all the
Mahjong
points, and
hates
that 4 times.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be
Oh
terrible.
no! Oh
Yeah,
no!
exactly.
When,
Yeah,
when
but
is
unless
the
I
mahjong
hate this
solitaire
game. I play it
slow
every
percent
week
run?
in real life.
Take the longest
Oh,
amount
that's
of time playing
One
mahjong
of the fancy
solitaire.
That would be horrendous.
No,
You
but
do
love
realize
that
that
three
you
of
would
them
need to
for
put
a
everyone at 0,
Oh,
not
I'd be
negative.
winning.
Otherwise, negative is literally a
There's
game ender.
clubs all
Yeah.
around the world.
And you need the
I'm in
next
Atlanta,
the
there's
the
one in
CPU
Seattle,
to do
there's one in
again
New
like
York
that.
City. I know there's a couple in Europe, but I'm less
Northeast
I
game.
wanna praise Midi for
East
Actually,
wins.
really fast
East
mahjong
wins
here.
4 times each.
Yeah, that was really
4-hour
good.
Richie mahjong.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're getting slow.
I'd rather do
animation,
9
you're getting
inning
slow
baseball.
Unfortunately, I
on the-
think it's mandatory if you do it online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a slow load here. This game's
Like
functional.
for real, I didn't
Facebook
run
animation
mahjong
might notice
before
slow motion
before the
compared to
run,
the
so
ones.
I think
We
it's an
don't really know why
online
that happens, but we do know
mandatory
it
thing.
only happens
Yeah.
if you have completed a game of mahjong
You two got clapped here,
before
yeah.
starting the game. So if the first
Yeah,
time
no,
As
I
long as we
mean-
get through quick, I
and
don't
then
really
you
care.
play mahjong, you'll get the regular
Yeah, the goal was to go
animation,
quick.
but
To
if
be
you
fair,
finish
if
the
I
game
was
and play
trying to
again on
actually
that place, the
win
animation
with that
starts.
hand when I was dealer,
No
I would
idea
have
why.
probably worked something out.
This last card. Okay, so I go first and draw a color change. Do it for red,
It's my beloved.
which I feel like was a good
I will set
idea
this one as my
because
least
I have
favorite
another
game
color
of
change
all.
for the light blue. Didn't need it
Really
anyway,
frustrating. They call
and
it
then someone
last
changes
card,
it and I've just got color change.
And then maybe it's just
My
because they have a
face.
color change for the very end.
That was so fast. I'm in shambles.
That was literally the fastest it can be.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Hey,
'Cause I went
I'm
first.
gonna need to open
Mm,
another
yeah.
door.
And the only thing that mattered was menuing.
We didn't draw plus cards.
Yeah, Mahjong
2
is a
people
time
got
that
skipped.
person will win.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous.
yeah, it was really good. I think honestly skips might be slower because the animation is long, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a last card that
Yeah,
took
really
us
good.
1
That was
minute
really
instead
good
of 10.
gameplay. Like, that was really
Which
Which
let me
we're
take
very
that.
grateful for.
Yeah, we saw that time save and thought,
That
yeah,
is a
we've
Snake's Tale,
got a lot of leniency for the
you-
run now.
take cards from the pile, and if you take 2.
Anyway, what if
Yeah,
you
there's,
wanted
like,
another
games-
coin flip game?
You have to take them all.
Oh yeah,
There's a mode where
Pigtail
you
is just
can,
terrible.
Yeah.
Put cards down that
When are they
going
gonna
to
put Pig in the game instead of Pig's
but
Tail?
we're not playing that slower.
Pig is.
I think that
Person has
managing that
fewer
coin is
cards
gonna
at
be
the end.
hell with that.
Oh,
So
can
you
you
do not want to be
imagine?
taking cards.
Oh god.
Oh, I mean, you know how they would go with the mouse in Switch 2?
Yeah. It's very.
Oh
it's
no,
all
they got to do a
RPG.
Switch 2 edition of this game and just add
Player
Pig.
one
That's what
versus
they're gonna do.
advantage. But
We consider this.
At least a
one
good thing with
Yeah,
that Pig is that we had not a lot of cards in our own
Yeah,
in our own piles.
yeah.
I
It
think
actually went really
honestly,
fast.
a way of doing Pig
And we're gonna get
in
to
this
start
game
reacting now.
would literally
No,
just
we'll
be
talk about
press a
it.
button and it will
We're
pick up a
skipping
coin
Takoyaki,
and
let's
you
go.
win.
No, Takoyaki's later.
Like you,
yeah.
it's just a reaction test. I feel like that would
Actually,
work
no,
because it's pretty
Takoyaki's
much
my
what it
favorite
is in DS anyway. Just with it,
Yeah.
just dragging the coin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got golf here. It's golf.
Golf,
fun fact about these
yes.
golf courses,
I love
these
golf.
are the same as in Wisconsin.
Oh, my favorite game.
No.
Yeah. I love golf.
I spent too much time doing ILs of this.
Sports course.
Yeah, top-down golf game of Wii Sports.
This game has been
let's
like.
go. I know Mitty's done some golf.
I
stuff,
remember
so-
just the day of, just before we actually went live, I sent you a post of golf with me getting double eagle in hole 3.
Mhm.
And we were joking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm so sad, like, we had the best wind. Oh
Yeah,
my
this
God,
is really
wind was
good
just-
because you can just do this.
Yeah.
You can do full power. It is tricky because that tree at the beginning is pretty sneaky. You can very easily hit that tree, and if you hit a tree in this game, it will kill all your speed.
Yeah.
Um,
This is not one of the better ones.
But yeah, this is the trickier part.
Yeah, to know that I was trying to go for the other strat that puts you
Yeah.
outside of the tree's influence.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
on the little bit of the corner. Unfortunately,
Oh.
I missed it because I was a bit too high.
Yeah, I honestly just go for this is the dream RNG in a golf run, other than landing perfectly at the bottom of the little island and then doing driver. This RNG is way easier. It's not technically the most optimal, if I remember correctly, but
It also
Yeah,
you're
if
talking
it's
like 1
full-
second of time
what
loss.
is it?
If it's
It's
full
easier.
It calls
west,
that double eagle.
if it's a full west wind, it's
Which
the
is fine.
easiest one. You don't need to
Clubhouse Games
think.
does a lot of stuff like
Yeah.
that's
Now that one, I'm glad you got you got
Mhm.
punished because I got punished on the hole too.
Clubhouse Games
Yeah.
does a lot of stuff
Yeah, this one's
like
really
that, where it
tricky.
calls things that they're not called.
I think the main thing
Like
for me
double
is that
eagle or
I'm
whatever.
really used
I mean,
to
obviously the very, like,
the
least
like
examples,
trying
like, they
to
call it
maximize it
first
here
and last card,
and
or
Yeah.
make the ball go
last card.
straight in the hole because it saves a decent
Right,
chunk of time in a golf IL. In this run, it's like you can lose that time in your sleep.
It's weird, like.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in a
I
golf
like a
IL,
game that
1
has
second
first
where it
contact.
just goes straight in the hole is obviously
Now we're doing
massive.
toy baseball, which is very
Yeah.
But
fun
playing
and
online is
point-
tricky.
Like it has a point. It's not pointless over.
Yeah.
um,
The fact that online also makes us have to manage our
it is
own, like,
frustrating.
the power.
I did
Power is
almost
very
beat that
tricky
up
to
for
manage when you're
Christmas.
online. It's
Um,
a weird
I don't hate
timing
it.
with the button.
Are
Mhm.
you sure?
Talking of weird timing with the button, it's toy baseball.
Um,
Baseball.
so I
Yeah,
believe
so it's another one where we
it's
don't get to
quite
pick who goes first
long
and
if you
second, which does
actually
make a
decide
difference
to
here.
play it.
Because we
So,
want player 1
I don't
No,
know,
we
it's
want player
actually
two
shooting right now.
to
Pitching
get 1
balls
inning,
at Jupi
and player 2
and
is me, because
hitting them
Jupi's
back. It
hosting the
would
lobby,
technically be
and
faster
I am
to
player 2 in the
try to
lobby.
hit them.
So I
Um,
want to, and there's me just showing off the, it's just,
and
I'm just doing the same thing over and over again.
hit outs.
But
that would be
what I want to do is I want to get 1
way
run,
less consistent. It's
and
not
then
like
the
that's
game will
actually
end after
big
2.5 innings.
Chances are you're just gonna get hits.
So I just get a
like
triple.
that.
I forgot how weird this looks when you're the one pitching in 2-player mode.
Yeah.
It looks so strange.
This is like the few times where you... In 1PGC, it does not look like that. You never see the point of view that I have
Yeah.
Hmm.
right now.
Yeah.
It's always
You see
the
maybe something out there which,
striker
you know,
visual.
obviously, if you know baseball, that's 3 strikes.
version.
Let's say it's
Yeah, it
a
wouldn't
slow
make sense
time, it's
to.
The length of
Mhm.
like it's 3. Shots
This is
worth-
really tricky though, and
worth of time
we always
in
like,
one pitch.
Jupi is trying to do a slow shot here.
Now, can
And the problem with that is
Yeah.
that a slow shot
Yeah.
with any
Yeah.
game like this, even with like Wii Sports with the motion controls, whenever I'm playing like a game with difficult, like really precise controls, a lot of the time you want to go for stuff which is just max power because you know exactly what's going to happen every time. But in this game, you got two options. You either do max power and you have to react within a fraction of a second, which is impossible with the online lag, pretty much. Or you do a slow shot, which is probably going to be a varying amount of time that it takes to get to me every single time. And that's also something I need to react to. So it's so difficult to actually like hit the ball. I mean, I got the runs, it didn't matter, but...
Or like, I don't know,
Yeah.
you don't play the rest of the 15th inning if the Mariners get a run.
The one thing we also didn't talk about is how you're using a Switch too.
I am, yes. Yeah, people might have been able to see from the Joy-Con I was holding up, but yeah, I'm playing on Switch 2 Joy-Cons, which look like this. So it kind of does make a difference for this game because, you know, the controller is bigger. Obviously, you've got massive L and R buttons if you needed. Yeah, I guess the stick is probably bigger a little bit. I've not done a ton of Clubhouse runs on Switch 2. It does save time if you're playing offline, but yeah. I mean,
Online, unfortunately, I think it's online. It kind of defaults to one who has the lower console, so Switch.
Yeah,
and also the host speed. So that's why it kind of so like because I'm host and also I'm the like Switch one. I definitely put the time lower. If I had if for example you were a host, but I had a Switch one, there was probably a bit of time save.
Oh really?
Toy curling might be
Okay,
yeah,
toy
it depends
boxing.
on like
toy curling in
because
my
you would have
life.
processed things faster and then sent the thing to me.
Yeah,
severe
Is
toy
what would have
concept.
probably happened.
And toy curling is
Boxing
the
is
game
oh my god.
where you
Boxing was so
use
funny.
the joystick
It was so
to,
funny.
The combat mechanics in this
aim your
game
shot.
are
This does not
so
consult on robots,
good.
by the way,
Like,
yeah.
if you get a
No,
punch,
it's
I'm
not
convinced if you get a punch and you're behind, it does so much
by the
more.
way.
Yeah,
Even
I
if it's
think
not
so.
like a counter.
Because like each punch is actually like a particular number of like distance units.
Look at that!
I think I did draw actually.
Look at that!
I just...
Draw games, let's go.
we did it. We did it.
I
for
mean,
sure.
that's hype. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, it was.
involuntarily drawing is hype.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. In that game, it's so difficult. It's not impossible. But if we're like playing the game and then right at the end, the only time we were like properly tied, like even if it looks close and we're both like our sides of the line in the middle, it can still be a win.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
It
getting
was
the
a
last
tie.
shot in this game is extremely important.
So calling.
Yeah, the throw at the beginning did not help. I
So
think.
to note, I was trying not to aim to the right.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
game
exactly,
decided that
They can
no,
also do that.
I had a lean.
Yeah, you're gonna do that anyway.
The in single player speedruns you always.
Now,
play
I did
with
manage to
yourself at
literally put it
second,
in
you
front
get
of
the
you,
last
which
shot, you
is
get the last
a
save,
lot
who's
of
in the middle.
bullshit. Like, let's be
makes it
fair.
very
I
nerve-wracking
think that
if
this
you're
game is
not
very
already in the
interesting.
middle on
The
last
problem
shot.
is it's so easy to cheese it.
This game is
Yeah.
controlled with the joystick and like.
It's because there's no
you're not able to pull
scoring.
back
There's
the
no
joystick,
rounds.
so the
There's
strength
just
of the
it's
shot
just
is
one
worse.
round. That's
You
it.
can imagine
No
the Joy-Con
scoring.
drift makes it very frustrating.
I think that this game deserves a better version.
And also, it's just
Yeah,
very
clearly.
frustrating and difficult in general because there's not a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
like
pretty bare bones.
fidelity.
It's
on,
fun, but
like
yeah,
the
it's
amount of force
yeah,
you use,
it's
and
more
I
sometimes
think
I'm
that-
like, wait, I didn't do that.
Yeah, one of the issues
But
with the
it looks
toy
like
games
Diddy
is
and
that
Duke
sometimes
are
they
playing
have
this
to be
pretty
pretty
well.
specific, and also
There
they do
are
not play like
a
actual
handful of
toys.
motion
Yeah.
control games where,
Toys,
uh,
tennis does
using
not
the
play like an
Joy-Cons is
actual,
mandatory, so it's up to
you
her
know,
to use
what a
Joy-Con
toy
on all the
tennis
other
idea
games as
would be
well.
in real life.
Yeah, otherwise you just always use
Boxing
the
is
pop-up.
interesting, but also it's really not
course,
what a
That was risky,
Rock'em
Eddie. That was
robot
risky.
would do, actually.
Pushing that
Yeah.
towards the middle is crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a good variant on it. It's
If I'm
probably like I would
already on the last
love
shot,
to
I do
see
like
it
a very
happen in
low
real life, but
power
also I
shots,
think
like
that
the
game
far
would
right or far
literally
left.
break itself so many times because of how you punch literally
Six-ball puzzle might
the
be
opponent's toy.
loved. I love six-ball puzzle so much.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Um,
we have earmarked this as a MIDI win.
Okay, can you pause here?
This game being very deep.
Yeah.
And Jupi's not being
MIDI
as good,
is
and
the
she
only-
is decent, I
MIDI?
would say. But yeah, Jupi will just throw this game. I can
Yeah.
find
MIDI?
Um,
Oh, probably having
Yeah, I'm back.
audio
This is
thing.
like a Puyo type
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you pause here?
where
I'll
you
pause.
try to-
Yeah. So let's talk about Six Balls Puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
six-ball puzzle.
at first I wanted to try and learn it. And then I realized that we didn't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make up the fact that I'm fighting against Mr. Six-Ball Puzzle themselves.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah,
to,
you should have
like-
watched my tutorial.
Yeah, I should have watched your tutorial. Like, to be fair, if you're looking to speedrun this game, look at the tutorial. It's so good. It's like probably one of the few things I would say watch in its entirety.
My one and only video with over 1,000 views that I actually put effort into. Nice.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to actually go into this game, but the problem is, one, you don't make up that kind of difference in skill that quickly.
I mean,
And-
if you were given the disadvantage, you could definitely win. I just need
If
to.
I was
misplay
given
a
the
bit.
advantage, you mean?
If
I was
you were
given,
given
like,
the
the longer box?
advantage, if you were given the advantage, because the advantage, for those who don't know, the reason why the boxes are smaller is because if you have the disadvantage, the handicap, then it reduces your lines by 2 that you can work with.
Yeah.
In that case, if I mess up once and you get like a quick shape or something or
Yeah.
anything, it can definitely fall apart. Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
to
say
be
I win
fair-
100% of the time. I can lose. It's a best of 1 after all.
Yeah, it's a best of 1. To be fair, I think that if we redid this, I would actually like push myself to learn it and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is one of the few games where I'm like, I think I can be better.
Yeah.
And probably if we actually submit this again to another marathon, I would totally want to learn Six-Ball Puzzle and get better at it.
Yeah, it's really hype when you actually play this. It takes a little while for it to get going, but if you're playing against someone, when we used to have the like tournaments and stuff like that with the Clubhouse server, because I mean this is before you were even running the game, but we used to do tournaments and stuff. We did a tournament on the Wii Series channel, Resort Fest. We actually did a tournament that I got to the finals of and got clapped by Wipeout Jack 5-0 in the finals.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a day where I was in a room that was like 30 degrees with the air conditioner on, just before I was gonna leave to go on holiday in like 2 days, and yeah, I lost shooting range, by the way. That was a year before I started running Wii Play, and I lost shooting range.
Damn, that is actually that is big.
Yeah. That was the worst bit, I think. All the other games, whatever, but yeah, I lost that. But yeah, even then, in those days, and like we had a system where we had like a belt challenger thing, so someone would win a game and they would own the belt for that game, and you'd have to challenge them and then try and get it back. So me, Oru, and Kyra would all be fighting over the Six-Ball belt, like all the time. And yeah, it was Oru and Kyra, I would say, in the end, that were like the main ones that were taking it. Like I wouldn't say I'm the best. I think they're definitely better than me, by a little bit. But yeah, it was funny because Kyra was always like before I made the tutorial, Kyra didn't really wasn't the best at Six-Ball. And then she just ended up being better than me.
You taught her how to be better.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, lot of lore behind Six-Ball. So yeah, it's definitely my favorite game in here because it's really fun.
Summoning salt about Six-Ball Puzzle when.
Yeah. Oh, I need to come back to Six-Ball Puzzle Master now. I'm on Switch 2. I did like 10 minutes of runs and realized it's miserable and just gave up again.
Yeah. There's like a few games that I think I could do Master. I talked about wanting to do all games Master, but that requires so much working, and I have already too many games to work that on. Maybe
fair.
if like we did if I did a follower goal or like a subscriber goal.
Yeah.
It would probably be a thing I would love to do.
Yeah, Six-Ball is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I will start again because all we're doing here is compared to actually playing the game, we're just getting a mountain. GP played it perfectly here, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
This is not the fastest, but I don't remember the fastest. I just do the strat that I remember.
Doesn't really matter too much, if I'm honest. Doesn't really save a lot of time.
She was actually trying to
Yeah,
win,
I
it
mean
messed up
that's just the
whatever
end of the game, and that's it. But normally you want to form hexagons, pyramids, and lines, and that sends extra balls to your opponent. And that's it. But it does get really quick at the end.
Yeah.
That only
Now,
happens
shooting
if you're
range
playing against
is
someone really quick, though.
surprisingly close between the two of us.
Yeah, this game, I think the problem with this game in here, so you've got a cap of 300 points. A lot of the time we're going to be fighting very much to actually get them, so we're going to be hitting the -3s and stuff like that, and missing balloons, whatever. The problem with this game is the UFOs have such a big swing. There are so many 10-point objects in this game. You got to remember that it's not just going to give you 10 points, it's going to stop the other person from getting 10. It's literally a 20-point swing. So they are so powerful. I feel like every UFO should be 5 in this game, if I'm honest. Like, it probably wouldn't affect things very much.
UFOs
but
should not exist.
yeah, like it means you're just gonna be getting such a lead.
Yeah. To be fair, it's kind of how I manage to sometimes keep myself in the work, because like we're equal here, but anything can happen.
Yeah. And the other thing is, because it's switch gyro controls, I'm not using like a Wii sensor bar.
Oh no.
Yeah, by the way, here, literally, I feel like I get the +10 target like every time, because I'll just lightly mash, and then as soon as it gets closer to the end, I'll just go for it.
Yeah,
Like, that's
the
always
thing
my
is that
strat.
I never know how to manage that. It's so weird.
It's probably like the biggest like strategy part of shooting range there is. You got 10 hits to get, and only the last hit counts. And yet somehow I always manage it.
And Jupi just has, and Jupi just has, and Jupi just has, and Nitty just has.
Yeah, then we hit so many -3s.
Yeah. Especially at this point, we do not know how, like, who has what, because the score disappeared for part 3.
Run the medal achievement get for this is 100 points, which is
So you have to trust that you're leading.
Yeah.
But then I was like, nah. I hit so many -3s, and
like,
Nitty
even
just
competing
slammed
against each
all
other,
of
they
the
both got 100
UFOs, so
points.
it was
Yeah.
pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, I run away with it. I do love that they hide the score. I mean, we can dunk on NDQ, but yeah, that was a nice little feature they didn't have to add in.
Another one where
Yeah.
It does make it more interesting.
because this is going to be a minute no matter what.
Even if it does make the triple 69
This is
difficult.
Clubhouse Games' attempt to
Yeah.
like, cash in on the We Play Tanks nostalgia.
We play Tanks mentioned! Yes!
Thanks, mentioned!
And then, yeah, this happens. So, yeah, it's a 60-second game of Tanks. I wish they did more. I was so hyped about Clubhouse when they revealed this game. When I saw Tanks, I'm just like, wait, this is not even just Clubhouse Games, this is Wii Play as well. Because that was, in 2020, I wasn't running Wii Play at all. I had never run Wii Play. So I remembered it as a kid, and I thought, well, yeah, that's cool. I was never good at it as a kid, so I wasn't that hyped about it. And yeah, unfortunately this game has actual tank controls, so it's really difficult for me.
I was trying to camp at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then you shot me.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how you picked that. I thought you had this game won for free.
I for real, I think I didn't see at that point. I was trying to keep myself away.
Yeah.
But then you offered me that one.
Yeah, that was really just because I thought I'm gonna go for something. It was a lob shot, which is obviously silly because you're a mile away. Yeah, but I thought I know if I do this, then someone's gonna win.
I'm sure that would not work on GP already.
See, a tie in battle tanks is boring. A tie in anything else is hype.
If MIDI would be already set.
But it was a fun game. Sometimes someone can just run away with it. Okay, so this is interesting because I've literally never tried to go for the Karam strat in my life. I know roughly how it works, but I don't know exactly how it works. And obviously I'm player 2, so it's not the same. It's the same formation, but it's not the same result. But I did pretty well here, I'd say.
Yeah. For real, I think that Karam was actually much more interesting than it ended up, like, than we thought it might be at the beginning.
Yeah.
At first I think that Karam. I think at first we were like Karam is probably a bit long, but we can
except
help
you're
each
not
other
doing
if
the
need be.
same pieces as you would if you
Karam's the
wanted.
longest
Like, it's
interesting
good
game.
for-
I'd definitely say
if
Yeah.
you are playing white
It
pieces and
doesn't
you're
outstay
fast,
its
your game's gonna
welcome.
have a
There are
slightly
games
easier
that are
run
long that
because
outstay
you've
their
done the break.
welcome. Karam isn't one of them
Because
because
the
it's
good break is
fun.
good for white pieces.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not a perfect
Um,
break because it's not the one where you start with already 2 pieces.
And it kind of takes the place of billiards because
Yeah,
billiards is so quick in this game and so weighted towards the first player that
Mhm.
this is kind of the billiards of this
Yeah.
game.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
It's
Where you
very
actually get
rarely
to, like,
two
play
pieces.
it.
It's usually one white piece, one brown piece.
I
but occasionally
think that Karam
if
really
you
is
aim
one
it
of the
just
few games.
right
If
and
we
the
were
game
to
is
do like a
kind to you,
smaller version
you
of
can
this,
get
Karam
two
is
pieces in on the
definitely
break shot,
included.
and
Oh yeah.
It
Oh,
is
we're not.
so
Yeah,
fun.
we're not
very
getting
a
rid
lot
of this.
Karam
There's no way.
ILs.
If we're making it an hour instead
I-
of 2,
I would
this
say
is
I'm
staying.
probably like the most
Yeah, this
consistent
stays.
speedrunner out there.
It has to.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
Like,
who
and
I
on top of that,
I
like,
really
we're
want to
pretty
know
much,
which games
like,
we'd include.
Yeah,
Karam
but to
about
be fair, like we're pretty close on level,
Yeah, we're
and I think
pretty
that this is also one of the things that made
Yeah.
this a very also high friend on
but
Switch.
yeah, there's a particular
Yeah,
break shot
I
that,
just
like,
don't have that problem. So when I first started doing marathon runs in 2023, I kept like running on 3D World and thinking, oh, well, I need to turn off my my friend
like,
notifications,
casually,
otherwise they're gonna
online,
pop
I
up
like
during
to
the
have
run.
levers not
And
pushing
then
a lot,
I
so
would like
it's
turn them
like,
off after a
easy
marathon run,
break shot
and I
where
just
you can
thought
just clean them out
I
without
just
having
gonna
to
forget
turn them
at some point. I might as well just keep them off, and so I've just kept them off ever since
yeah.
then.
I should do that. I
the
should
red
should
piece
totally do
there,
that.
Yeah.
it's
I
the
like 'em,
queen,
but yeah, I just
and
mainly keep 'em
neither
off.
player can win until the queen is pocketed.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who
God,
pockets
this
the
game
queen,
is
it
so
just has to
fun.
be
Yeah.
in there.
I'm also like
if
an
you pocket all of
anti-queen
your
player.
other
I
pieces
don't like
before
doing the
queen is
cover
pocketed, you
challenge,
actually just
and
lose.
so I will sometimes kind of have the opponent
and,
go for it.
Yeah,
and try
I
to
definitely
win
go
the
for it
back.
pretty early.
You have to
Yeah.
cover it by
I do
pocketing
not
one
like
of your
that
own
one was
pieces.
scary.
That shot was nasty.
Crazy, and it still is.
I had like
That was
3
very
shots
close.
in this turn where I was so close to the pocket. Even that one I wasn't
That was a
confident.
very good one.
I know the stone is huge compared to the pockets, but yeah, you can pocket it and it does count as a scratch. MIDI hiding the fact they have no friends by saying they turned off the notification. Seagull!
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I just
Can't
happened a
believe
couple
this.
times here.
Actually, no, this is entirely believable. You're a mod. You have to believe me.
Yeah.
It's a requirement.
We are not friends
Yeah.
on Switch. We're only pretending to be friends.
Midi actually paid their bills at the mental asylum.
Oh no.
That's-
Not the
God
reference.
damn it.
Speed,
The
so
reference.
speed
The reference. I'm so
game,
yeah.
you
That
have
split
to,
rename is
put
gone.
down cards that are
Thank God.
numerically adjacent.
Also,
like, rank-wise,
Jupi
actually
unaware
rank
of
cards
she
you
has
know.
the card actually.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just,
It didn't
like,
really matter.
This is
but-
a thing that happens too
Other
many
ones try to
times
put
in
on the
our
side,
games of
faster.
speed. I can defend myself, but sometimes I will just
essentially,
not see
whoever
the
gets rid
play,
of all the
and it
cards
just
first,
is terrible for
wins.
me.
Yeah.
It's faster to play this game without
Yeah,
jokers,
really
because,
simple game here. You just play a
and no
card
jokers
that's
can play
adjacent to a
anywhere,
card
they
that's
are
on the
actually
piles,
counted.
and that's it.
Whoops.
I think also it would benefit.
Oh, this run as well.
Oh no!
Very-
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Just a full straight
That was a
run.
blowout, yeah.
Yeah.
That was just-
To be honest, like I think
That
it
was
would be
cruel.
easier for me if it wasn't online,
Yeah.
because online does play against me in some ways. But yeah.
Yeah. I think what you should do is you should like
Toy
sneakily
tennis, it's
undock
tennis,
for
that's the
speed
game.
and just start playing with touch controls.
Toyness.
I think that's what you
that
should
one,
do.
actually.
I love that when this game came out.
You're talking
I
to the world
1v1
record
people.
holder.
I 1v1
yeah,
people
so,
online when I was playing on controller
it's
and they were
toy
playing
tennis.
touch controls. That was my like personal challenge to myself.
Oh,
And I would
yeah,
still
see.
win most of the
Yeah,
time.
this
Mini
one
is supposed
pretty
to
long.
win. But I guess
Yeah,
you're
I think
being
that's why I
nice.
got good at speed because I just challenged myself to beat the objectively better way of playing.
It's
Yeah.
faster for Jupi to win this, yeah.
Oh yeah, toy tennis is another one where you player one has to start. We sacrificed this as a resign game.
I'm getting it today.
Yeah. One of the games again I would think we should remove, even if it's fast. I think we should just remove because it's just so geared towards the first player.
Yeah, there are 2 options. We either play it to win or we remove it. And if I'm honest, the fact that you can't customize who's going first doesn't make it very fun. There are better sports. Toy football's interesting enough because you can actually do something. Air hockey's fun. Toy baseball can get in the bin. That's 5 minutes no one ever needs. That is the easiest 5 minutes to get rid of. If it was short, I wouldn't mind baseball, but it's not short.
Yeah.
So that's another one. But it's
If
a
we could play
discussion for
one
another
inning,
day.
it would have been way better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is the hardest one.
I'm glad they
this
added
game
in
was
3.
hype.
Oh yeah, football was yeah, like the surprising like outsider interesting game. We are just going for it. Look at these defenses. The iron wall. That was 6 shots on target. Come on.
I think they're just allowed to.
What am I supposed to do?
It's just ridiculous.
And then you just straight
The
in.
double! The double play here!
Yeah.
Just disgusting.
Yeah, and just to make people aware, before this run, like we did one practice run, and I absolutely slayed. I got like 7-1. I thought I was gonna get 10 on the counter.
And then the comeback.
I thought it was gonna be Australia versus American Samoa,
Oh, okay.
but no, it wasn't. In this one, I'm American Samoa.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, football was
Obligatory
interesting.
question.
It's interesting because it's so
You are
unpredictable.
big fans. Who's your team?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I barely ever watch football, but I support. Oh yeah, the football conversation.
But yeah, I
I
do
am
not watch
so
football as well,
emotionally
I
detached.
basically went nah.
Yeah, I'm so far removed from football. Yeah. I get my football knowledge from watching twitch.tv/hypnoshark, and that's all. Yeah, that's literally it.
Look,
yeah.
I do watch sometimes a sport that also has way overpaid athletes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I don't mind some sports. Like I'd say the sport I'm mostly interested in is darts because it's so easy to just keep up with.
I think it's the only I mean, to be fair, it's the only sports that I do follow, and I don't follow even regularly. So
yeah. Oh wait, yeah. I've just realised the sport you're talking about is F1. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
F1.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another big money sport. Yeah.
The money is so big, they have made a cost cap. That is how terrible the money was.
Yeah.
The defense. Oh my god.
Oh, that was. We didn't talk much about the football game, but damn. I'm
3-2. When I scored that second goal, I started to lock in because I thought I could probably win this. Like I got really confident that I could bring it back. Obviously, that's not how toy football works.
No.
Yeah, it was really fun. Toy football is so boring in speedrunning, but the moment you're doing a 2P run, this 2P run, it's so fun. Like it's one of my favorite games in here, if I'm honest. Joker right at the start, we're just burning them both.
Yeah, it's very terrible. Like, you want Jokers way later. It's so terrible to have them so early. Like, especially I get one when I barely have anything on the board. Like, I had nothing.
Actually have some sort of agency.
And also, we both had very silly plays.
Yep. Yeah, me just freaking out. I thought you were gonna go on the full combo. The Street Fighter Takoyaki combo.
Yeah.
I believe there's only
Burning so many threes as well.
Yeah, and I have no. At this point, I think it's confirmed I do not have any ways of winning.
Find
Yep.
a 7.
Hi,
Zelda's
Zelda.
online.
Even though it's still a draw now, but if the deck
Yeah, at this point,
runs
I'm
out,
like,
it's,
let's hope that MIDI has a 7
it's
so we can
always a
finish
draw.
early, but also I don't want you to win.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Yeah, I did,
Mini
yeah.
does get the 7.
Mini gets the 7 and wins. Yeah.
actually, tenser than most games of
Last coin
Takoyaki.
flip. In my speedruns, I do all the coin
Yeah,
flips back to
Takoyaki has
back,
the unfortunate part
just,
of being so
to
random
get
that
all the pain
sometimes
out
you
of the
just
way.
can't win.
Yeah.
And it locks
like,
the game.
Because they're all a 50-50 chance when you're speedrunning.
Now,
this,
a
you
fun game that
essentially,
we love,
expect to
actually.
lose each one
Mhm.
once. That's like the that's
I-
the time
air
when you
hockey
expect,
is
like, you
definitely
expect to have to
keeping
play
this
war
one.
twice, and Takoyaki twice, and Big Tail twice. And then sometimes you'll have to play one 3 times.
Yeah,
and
air
then
hockey
play
is
one
so hype. Even if it is really difficult to see what I'm doing online. I think my only strat is just to go straight in at the beginning. I
Yeah.
think the strat you could probably use which you didn't even need in the end. But the strat you could probably use is just instantly blocking the goal whenever I go first, because I feel like any game where I do alright in air hockey against you is one where I have at least one move at the beginning where I go straight in and smash it, like it's a speedrun strat.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do like a curveball and just like sit there and try and work out where you are and then go, but yeah, because it's like the only calm moment in this game.
Really quickly towards the puck, no matter
Yeah, the smashes go towards the puck as well, which is a really important point. It doesn't go forwards, it goes towards the puck.
Yeah, which is why sometimes you will see us take specific lines and not go like straight for it.
Yeah. I was so disappointed with that smash.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
What are our wins at? I haven't checked in a second. I think Midi's in the lead.
Yeah, I was
What were our
lead.
scores at this point?
Disadvantage.
16-11.
Wow. Yeah, 16-11. So we're close to the last advantage section. And
Yeah,
as we
Billions
mentioned
is the
earlier,
last
if someone's
one.
5 ahead, then we'll give up the resign games. It's not a big difference, but obviously it's a swing difference. So how many resign games is it? 1 or 2? So a swing of 2 is obviously going to make it a 3-point lead instead, which is salvageable.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry,
this is
we
billiards.
never
I mean, who cares?
We
Like,
play runners are
it's 4 points at the beginning. It's first to 5. I missed this because it was a hard shot. A long pot in this game in a corner is really hard. These are like snooker pockets. These are not like pool pockets. The middle one is like a pool pocket. The corners are really hard. Slash, in some ways, impossible. You need like a perfect shot.
We do have
the guideline is the only thing that helps in this game.
Always it gets 3.
Yeah, which having a guideline that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Unlike billiard
There are
moments.
no good things here. If you get this,
Trying to do the MIDI and Wii Play strat of just hitting as many balls
that
as
was the
possible and
plan.
trying to get something. It works in Wii
Yeah,
Play, it doesn't in here, because the pockets are so big. And yeah, that ending almost pocketed the cue ball.
Yeah, which would have been very funny and would have given me another chance.
Yeah.
I definitely would not have won because some of the balls were just so badly placed, but it could have done like I could have tried to muster a little bit of fight.
Yeah, there were 2 balls that were pretty much touching ball, which is bad because the moment you hit one, it's just going to transfer all the speed into the other one, which is not good because it just means you have no control.
I think Clubhouse
Bowling time.
51.
Bowling ended up being so hype.
Yeah,
I'm so
I
happy.
miscounted in bowling, I'm pretty sure.
Like, the rules are all normal,
Yeah.
but the physics are weird.
yeah.
Like there's a clear strat. People have talked about the ultimate strat of bowling. The problem is I never understood how it works.
Yeah. For me, I just always go slightly right, slightly forward, so the shot always goes through, even if it doesn't always work, and just do something like that. That wasn't the best shot ever, but even if you... I feel like the reason that strat works is if the spin doesn't work perfectly, it's coming back to like the motion controls being a weird thing. You want to have strats with motion controls. That was a scam, by the way.
Yeah.
You want to have strats with motion controls where it doesn't matter... Like, there's a range of things that can happen that will all work. That's what you want. Either that or full power shots that work. Like in Wii Play Billiards, where you just do a full power shot, and it just does the same thing every time.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I had the spin just annoying. Also, don't throw the ball too fast.
Don't throw the ball too fast. Yeah, I pretty much always get that, because that's why the shots don't go through if you stay as far back as the ball normally is. Yeah, don't shake too hard.
Don't shake too hard. Don't shake too hard.
Yeah, so I was really, like, when I first started running this game, I was really frustrated by the don't shake too hard. And then I realized, like, if you move the ball further forward, yes, it's a bit of a time loss, but the ball will always go. The moment it crosses that line, it will go. So you never have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And also it means that the spin, it affects the spin, because the spin takes, like, a split second to actually do anything. It's really weird in this game.
Yeah.
Like it does a straight line and then just goes full, like, goes for the
I
whole
think
swing.
they're trying to mimic like real life bowling because it does have a thing about that.
Yeah.
but it's still weird.
Yeah.
About it.
It works pretty well. I think it's really difficult to make a
All
version
sports games,
that
I
works
think
great.
like,
this
so
shot.
Clubhouse Games has
Yeah,
categories
you're not going to get
in-game,
that. If anyone
Yeah.
gets that split conversion in this game, I'll be stunned.
which
I'm sure
are,
someone has, but
board
yeah.
games,
Someone probably
card
has,
games, sports
and
games,
their name is
variety
probably
games,
Schwartz.
and single-player
Oh yeah,
and we have
true.
little speed runs for doing all
Okay,
of, like,
with
doing
this one
in those
though,
categories.
this
So I think
one was so.
by
This
far
was
the most
close.
popular one was always board games.
This was so close.
If the
It
ball,
really killed it.
yeah, if the ball went a little bit
and
further,
then,
I think a little
variety
bit to the
games,
right.
I think nobody ever really ran
And then
most
knock
of
the
other
pin
ones.
into
So
it. It's because the
single-player
pins
games
just
is
kind of
really-
fall
it has a
instantly in
couple
this
runners
game. There's
where
no
it
like
games
big
got a couple
power
runners,
in them,
but,
so
Yeah.
getting any kind
I
of
was a
split
variety
is so
games runner,
difficult.
Mitty was a sports games runner, and then I became an all games runner.
And yeah, the strike on the last frame does give you an extra ball, but obviously we're competing to win. So
Oh, look at this.
this was a great ending.
Yeah.
I hope that's enough.
Yeah, so normally
Because you get
you'd
one
actually
more,
just
and
throw
strikes
the last frame,
don't. Strikes double your next 2 bowls,
we are
but
winning.
on the last frame they don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 3 strikes is great, but it didn't. It only gave you 30 points.
Yeah, which is very unfortunate.
So,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Had those 3 strikes happened in frames 1, 2, and 3, you would be.
That's it, you win.
You would just win. Like the strikes are so
If you get a
OP.
spare, you still have a chance.
When I
Earlier in the
it's a
game.
comeback, it's a
I believe-
comeback.
I believe Midi was 16 points behind, so
Yeah.
If you didn't have that
If you
spare,
get
I
6
think
now,
I
it's a
was
tie.
fine.
Yeah, I'd have lost. I thought I lost at this point. That's
Yeah,
why
you get
I
the
was
slap.
saying like. I thought I'd lost, and then I got a strike, and I thought, oh well, now I've won.
done. Well done.
Whoops.
Yeah, but considering like,
Literally by
I just played it off call,
I-
like I meant what I was talking about, but I was
Yeah.
I miscalculated. The joys of marathon runs. Just play it off like you like you just knew what was going on when you didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
That's me.
Mhm. Now dots.
Oh, dots.
So congrats on winning dots.
All right.
Dots online
Like
is always a
301
pain, and we always talk
darts,
about it. It's
When
one
I,
of the
like,
weirdest
played Clubhouse Games as
games
a kid, I didn't know what
ever
301
when
was.
it's online.
I was not in like
Yeah.
I was not aware.
Oh,
of
you're
it.
already stencing up.
301,
Yeah,
I was trying to
I'm
get-
ready.
Get exactly 301 points.
Yeah, my
so the
strat here
usual
is just to go
first
straight
to
away.
have a major
Because the longer
advantage.
you
Yeah,
take pondering with the dart actually like
of
in
course.
view, the more
the triple
the
20s,
motion will
which we did
drift.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
I've
I
gotten
actually
pretty good
play
at-
IRL darts, and it's a lot easier
Yeah.
in this game. You kind of it's still difficult.
I did
but
think I didn't have it. I didn't have that one.
pretty much
Yeah, that was really close.
and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to play this game when you start out though, but eventually it's
Yeah, great start. Fives
Yeah.
are really awkward because you're on a bogey
I-
number now, which is
I've
a
gotten
term
pretty
in
good at
darts where you just
consistently
can't.
hitting, like,
finish.
301 in the optimal amount of
Yeah,
spots,
But you
at
were
least I
too
think
far
so.
away from winning at this point, so I
when
was
you're
kind
playing
of
on
okay.
online
Yeah.
lag, like it definitely feels weird. Like you'll have like a little hand.
I really wanted a
it'll be
180.
delayed, and so it'll sort of be like a random wiggle.
But it didn't happen.
That's hard to.
Ah, I mean, you got a 140. That's pretty
so
good.
It's definitely
Yeah.
harder on.
And 76, you can totally win from that. So
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
try that
you
one.
can win
I'm
easily in
pretty
2
sure
darts.
Mhm.
And we're playing on open out as well, so even if Droopy was on like 165, it would be possible. But in double out, it wouldn't be possible.
and because we're playing on open out, you could just get 5 triple 20s.
Yeah, and unfortunately here I just messed up my throws, so it just was better to just go for a normal.
Yeah.
Typically in when you actually play 301, I believe maybe you can correct.
And
Oh,
41
41
is
is
another bogey.
not possible.
Yep.
Your last.
You went for the 20, and
Yeah.
67 technically is possible, so
Yeah, I wanted to go for
Really
that
good.
because then treble 7 is
Which
just
is the
one
outer
dart and
ring.
it's over.
yeah.
Now, this is the tricky part. When you're playing at the bottom of the board, the instinct is for you to hold the controller so that
And aim down.
so that you do this in the middle and then you go like this. The problem is when you point the controller down, it makes it useless and you just miss or you miss the board entirely. So what I try and do, you'll see it in a minute, is I go really high and then lower it to the middle. It didn't work, but that's the strat when you're aiming at the bottom of the board.
Which did work for me because that's what I did afterwards as well.
Yeah, it is definitely the best way.
because
Which
I know the
that
first
one
shot
was
is
I-
so you should have
I
gotten
was
that.
convinced I
It's
was
like
getting
an
that
example.
because
You
it's
don't
a
get
single
your third in a
number.
row if you bust.
But it's because it's
Yeah.
like single numbers that are in a dead straight line in this game
Yeah.
are easy.
The reason I
The
would
ones
say
that are on a
2021
slant
and the
that are
reason it's so
curved,
hard to
they're
shoot,
difficult
down towards the
because it's
bottom
really
Yeah.
easy
is,
to have
basically,
vertical
like, you're
position in this
physically holding
game,
the
but the
controller,
horizontal
whenever you
position
start
kind
holding
of
that
like
trigger
drifts a
button,
little bit
it spawns
sometimes.
you, like, in the center, so you have to
That's
go
why the
down,
Which is
that's
why
why the
sometimes we go a
hands down
little bit
and
so
left.
easy.
your left
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get to that bottom region. Which
But yeah,
makes it hard
Droopy
to
winning
hit
that
the
game. It was a
accurate
long
shots.
game of darts, but yeah, we got through in the end.
Yeah.
I tried to go really high to compensate
Yeah.
for it, and it
You
still
start
didn't
out
work.
sevens,
very
RNG.
down.
Mhm.
That's the way to do it, and it's still a little difficult because I think it just makes the physics work differently.
Yeah. So quickly,
Also,
I'm
yes,
gonna say
to
we're gonna
mention,
need
I
the
was sometimes
advantages,
waiting
but
for
also
like
because I
the
am
results of the
behind
polls,
by 6 points,
but also
I am
sometimes I
giving
was
the
just making sure
resigns
that I'm
for a
not
little
pressing the
upset.
wrong
I could
buttons
say it
and
was
we
an
end up in a
upset,
game
so
that we
I'm
don't
giving
want to
all
be
three
in.
resign
Yeah.
games for a little tighter game.
Yeah, because again, there's no
voted to
way
give
of
you
backing out of a
advantage.
game. You have to
Then I
fully
get
play it,
advantage no matter what.
or
This is a lot.
quit the game and boot Clubhouse
Okay,
Games
the
up
game
again.
is still on. I can still win this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sevens.
So this is sevens. Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
The sevens are played on the board. You can play cards
Yeah, I think you got
adjacent
two.
to it.
Did you get 2 sevens to start the
If you
game?
can't play, then because
I
of the rules
think
that
so,
are
yeah.
on, you
Yeah,
just
and I
lose.
didn't get any, so that obviously puts me in a bad position at the beginning.
Yeah, that's the game.
There you go.
CPU going,
Already won.
having to pass. There's no passes in this game, so yeah, CPU having to give up.
Put any cards on the
We're
board.
just starving the
But
CPU of
obviously,
moves.
for speedrunning, if you can make
I
it
obviously need to reach that
instantly
king
lose, then that's
eventually.
faster.
But it's
I needed as well the
So
king,
way too
the
nice.
I had the king of clubs, so
Yeah.
I needed to go all the way to the.
Mhm.
But here, playing the queen of spades helped me a lot.
And it's pretty much closing the game up, which is the best play.
Yeah, that's the strat. Oh,
And
But yeah,
Yeah.
here the CPU just stonewalled me because they had the 8 and the 10 and the 7 and no, that was the 9 and the jack.
yeah,
Can't read cards.
yeah. It was enough for me to get played as well.
Mm-hmm.
CPUs
really
with
feel
the good play
the
there.
CPUs have had like 5
Yeah.
wins now. Which is pretty good considering they are only in.
And
like,
yeah,
a
time
third
for
of
chess,
the
which is a resign game. I'll fast forward these.
Yeah. And then Hex, and then 9 Minutes Morris, which you almost played.
Yeah, 9 Mins Morris. Oh yeah, yeah, the 9 Mins Morris moment where I accidentally play a move. I put 2 moves. Whoops.
I had
My
to
bad.
play because I needed to give you the play, but yeah,
it's very
the resign button. But yeah,
Yeah.
Next.
now this is my bread and butter.
This kind
Mhm.
of game.
Yeah, you're way better at this than me.
I got like 4
It's
of them.
because I don't want to take too long, because I know if I do well in this game, I have to think about it, and I'm gonna make it take longer than it's worth doing in a
If you've ever
speedrun.
played Mastermind, this is that.
This is an awkward start,
Midi
though.
and Jupi are doing the optimal.
Yeah,
successes for,
you
like,
have
ruling out
to
possibilities.
find your way out, like, which is why I'm very happy that you tested the colors.
Yeah.
Midi
Because
is a
here
full
I was like,
possible
this is white and
player,
red.
so
There
now
is
we
no
know
questions about it.
because, we have to
I know where I'm going.
That because there's only 6 colors.
And I was like,
for
okay,
Midi's
where do I
guess,
go?
there's only 2. We know both of the colors that weren't in that guess are in the code.
Now that one was wrong, and I realized that
I see what's
afterwards
wrong with this
because
guess.
the white was correct.
Mm-hmm.
Like the white should not have been the white was already correct, so I should not have tried to find it in a weird position.
Still win.
I think I know what I would guess here, but I'm not going to tell you because that would be cheating.
I realized
Cheating.
Kyra hiding
Brain's not
information.
working.
No.
No. I mean, to be fair, one of the silliest ways of actually hiding information is
really
playing
is
2 of the
not
same color.
Yeah.
You're putting a pink
I
down.
got it.
It's
Don't
actually
do
a
it.
very silly way of doing
So
hidden blow
just
obfuscation.
make sure I'm not making.
Yo,
any
Niddy, how's it going?
mistakes.
We're doing a post-commentary of the Clubhouse Games Fight
Interesting.
Overall Games 2P run. So that is past
wasn't what
MIDI,
I was
and
gonna
this
do.
is
but
current
the,
MIDI.
The second,
Now it's
the second column gives it.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, we are doing a run. This is pretty much a run where we are playing all the games,
So-
but if it's not too
Oh my
slow,
God, 2 away.
we are gonna actually play them to win.
Row as well, and you get
Yeah.
not a much.
4 in a row is Okay, 4 in a row I feel like is one that we should also
Honestly,
keep
like,
if
I
we
would be
thin out
shocked
this
if
run
anyone in the
to be
audience had
Oh,
that.
yeah,
quicker
yeah,
than 2
no,
hours
I
because it's not
think-
too slow and
doing
everyone
like a
knows what it
6 or
is.
6 tutoring thing,
Yeah,
my
I think it's
junior
pretty
high
simple to
school,
go
and
for.
made a
And
reference
also,
to
because it was
Yahtzee,
also late, it was a very
my
tight game.
teacher,
Mhm.
and he was like, "What is that?"
And to
And
be
I'm like,
fair,
"Have
I
you not
realized
been
my
Yahtzee?"
mistake,
Like,
and
what?
I was like, nah,
So,
no,
4
you
in a
totally
row,
got
you have
this.
to
And
make
Yeah.
to
4
be
in a row,
fair, it
find your
literally
own colors,
dictated
which
the end
happened.
because I couldn't have won
So
if I didn't have
always
that
play
one.
at the
So
bottom.
yeah.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie.
Which means that for any given
Oh yeah, I
turn,
guess
that
that is
moves
true,
7
isn't it? Yeah.
possible moves, which makes
Um,
this
Yeah,
a very
because
solvable
here
game.
I'm
It
gonna
is solved for
misplay
player
by
one
putting
if
it
you
all the
play
way to the
perfectly,
left here,
which,
and now you have both
are you
ways of
playing
winning.
perfectly?
No.
yeah, I didn't even notice.
The thing is,
So
Victoria's
yeah.
gonna win this.
Oh no!
I realized
Oh
afterwards.
no! You
if
win!
you didn't say oh no, I would not have
He wins.
noticed it. Like I
Then it's over.
just
Oh no!
I was like, wait, what's happened? And then realized, like that's the one thing in Connect 4. Like I'll make a good play and then not realize what I've done.
I think that now Yeah.
Anyway, talking
Yeah,
of Yahtzee, here's your 9-minute.
But it was a good game. Oh yeah, your dice.
I
Your
still,
dice?
I,
Oh,
I'm
I
still
don't
a
know.
little
This
bit
is
sad
another
that
one
we
of those
threw for
games,
content, but at the same time, the content was good.
No, we had to throw for
It's
content.
another
That
just
made
had
it
to
fun.
play.
We had to do it.
I will say, yeah.
I mean, I
Yahtzee
feel
is,
bad
like,
for
the name
you.
of the
You
game before
literally
Yahtzee
lost
came
on
in.
that one for no
Nah.
reason.
It's popular, so I will give them
I mean,
that.
you know me. I'm always gonna
Nobody
throw for
calls it
content
no
in this
last
game.
time.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I would have totally thrown for content if I was in your situation as well.
So
So.
this is like slightly different from typical like what you'll see.
Yeah,
on, like,
I feel
Yahtzee
like this
score sheets. There's
game-
no 3 of a kind.
If we don't
and,
get rid of
small
this
straight and large straight
in
are
a
worth lot less,
in a
15
shorter
and 30
run, like if we
respectively,
do
and
it
then
as an
full
hour
house
instead of
is scored
2,
as the sum of
this
die
game is
seven.
so long. I feel that we have to get rid of it. But
Yeah.
it's nice though. Like it's an interesting game.
This is
People
another one of
like
those
it,
games that you
but
can save
is
I
it
think
gonna
it's
be
very
this hype
interesting.
again?
a lot
I don't know.
faster to save state
I
base
think
than
it's
the
one
other
of those
save
things
state
where
builders.
if we were allowed to
Um,
pad out a little bit of the time,
this
we
one I
would
typically
put it
do near
back
the end of
in.
my speed
Mhm.
run,
Yeah.
because it's like
We'll have an
the
incentive
one
to add in yacht
closer to the
dice.
games that I do
I
towards the
mean,
end,
like,
and,
that could totally be a
it's
thing
actually
of like
surprisingly
people
consistent,
finding it,
especially with how bad the CPU is at it.
finding it fun to
Um,
see the thing
Just the
and
perfect Yahtzee
wanting
dice,
to
so
donate
you've
to give
got
more.
where you
That would
can
Yeah.
probably
stay
be
a
a
lot of times until you get the perfect
an interesting
outcome on
thing.
every
Yeah.
single cell.
And just have like a bid war and
Yeah.
incentive to like add in a few like
I wanna
fan
go-
favorite
I think-
games that are long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what
So
else
the
we'd put
story
in there.
about that is I
Mhm.
I actually
Richie
saw,
Mahjong, yeah.
defended that category
I mean,
in
Richie
Christmas
Mahjong is
Cup,
terrible because that would basically be
Yeah.
a win for me or a draw.
Yeah,
originally. Sort of this idea came up, and then
I'm not even gonna dispute
and
it.
then I found out about the fast
I
save
just
coming
know.
you could do, and
I just know it's
actually
true.
made the category viable.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
the world record for it is now somewhere in the 15 minutes.
Which is
Do I hop on
ridiculous.
Wii Sports Plus Club for
Yeah,
bronze
I
practice
think
or
it
watch
is something
CH351 post commentary,
It's very
aka peak?
It's
I think you do
14
both.
For a perfect score,
You do both.
You need-
Yeah.
Both.
Mhm.
of yacht, which is a 5 of a kind, in aces through
Oh, the
sixes.
the
That was-
raw full house. But it's
That
a
was
mid
clean,
one.
but I wanted the
And then
twos.
also
I wanted
yacht
to
6 for 4 of a kind in
confirm the
full house,
top.
because
Robbed of
a
that
yacht
too, by the
sixes
way.
counts as
Yeah, no, I
four
was
sixes
kind of a
and
little bit
3
sad.
plus 2
Mhm.
sixes.
I love
Didn't
the fact
happen
that
yet.
it has all the dramatics
You
of
have
like
to hit 30
it should
points
not
in
be
order
this
to
dramatic
also-
of all the
Oh,
dice
and the
falling,
yacht
but it
six
just
for
is.
choice. Don't
Because you
forget
can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what
I'm-
happened and what almost happened.
if you
It's
have
like
one large
gambler.
straight, you
It's
get
like the
325
gambler's.
points.
Not like gambler's fallacy, but you know what I mean.
And
Like
now my
it's
statistics-
you,
Yeah,
you see
it's
what
like a
happened. It's like
rush.
I was so close,
Yeah,
but you
no,
didn't
when
get
you- when
it.
you
But
save
you
stuff
it was
Yeah.
still
with a
so
high
close. It
score,
looked so
you
close.
literally cannot get a high score.
Yeah,
It's the
I'm
kind of rush
18
that you
full
love
house,
to see in those kinds of games where
It's
like
Clubhouse
you're
Games tracks high
one
scores,
thing away.
Mhm.
you know, profile
Yeah.
wide. And once you get 325, it's over for you.
Yeah, so I had small and large straight already, so I was pretty happy with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you actually have to.
Meanwhile, I was
um,
working
either
super
delete
hard
it
on
off
the
your
top
Switch, or if you have
row.
a physical
Mhm.
copy, you have to burn it.
Yeah, I did let it fall behind.
I'm jumping out, folks, because I need to go get set up for peak because I'm running in the next run. But I'm leaving you.
Goodbye,
in
Hi-
incredibly
Happy.
capable hands.
Happy's
Sid.
gone.
Hey, I've been watching you this whole time.
I will continue to update the win counter
Full house again.
here.
We've got
Yeah.
so many
Good
full
luck with the
houses.
rest of the run.
Yeah, good luck with Pete.
His
It
thing
was
is allergic to
surprising
full
that
house.
we got so many of those.
Yeah, I think Full House is just difficult to take.
This
Because
is good,
like
actually.
if you take a full house, it's like 12 points. Yeah, it's 12 points, but then it's burning a hand for later. Like if you've got a full house that's mid, you could just take the 3 of the same, like the 3 of a kind, and try and make it 4. Like if it's if it's like a lower number for the top category, like if it's a 3 of a kind of 2s, then yeah, it's not as useful.
I'm sure everyone
but
knows like what a full house
especially if
is,
it's like a high
for
one,
Yahtzee, but like
then
if
I
you
can
Yeah.
understand it.
63
I can
is
understand
It's so
prioritizing
specific
the
to
top
go
ends up
into,
being
and it's
essentially
just
3 of each number.
like
So essentially
if I
3
get
of a kind,
full house,
1s,
I
2s,
would
3s,
totally
4s,
go
5s,
for it. The
6s.
problem is you
You
are
get a 35 point bonus,
asking
which is quite a lot of
such a
points.
specific number, and you usually want to have a
So
high
that's the
number
sort of like
on
push
those.
and pull of Yahtzee.
Another full
So
house.
yeah,
Want
another
to get
one.
those big
Also,
kind of
I am
strong
a
in the
huge
bottom
4 of
half,
a kind
but you
hater.
also wanna
Like
be
I'm
above
even
the
more
top
of a
half
4
so
of a
you
kind
don't
hater than
get
I am a
35
full
bonus.
house hater. I never get 4 of a
yeah,
kind.
Jupi
Unless
can
it just
unlock
gives it to me at the end.
anything, and
Full
she
house
has to
again,
basically,
12 points.
Yeah,
Like
I think I took it here
sacrifice
Yeah.
aces, which only
because it's
costs you
just
3
better to
points,
have the
but it does
points
mean you
than
need
to even pretend I can,
mark a 4
you
of a
know,
kind
make a
on
better
the top
one.
half
yeah, because if you get a 4 of a
for
kind
the
of
bonus,
3s, the only
basically.
thing it's gonna do is it's gonna fix the aces only
Well,
being
Midi
1s.
has a bit more
That's it.
luck going for them with
Oh, I was so
still
on
being
edge
able
for
to
that. I
close.
thought it was gonna be it.
and now being a little bit
See,
ahead,
here I
meaning
was
they
like,
have a free
do I
spot for
take
the,
the
Yeah,
4 of a kind
like,
or?
they
Do
can
you
have
save it? And I think that this actually was your
ace
downfall.
four of a
Mm.
kind,
Because
which is
if you went for the 4 freeze, you would have actually been so fine afterwards.
It's only +3, but yeah, it does mean aces are pointless at that point. Like it doesn't matter at that point. You've just got a free space.
that is the point, but
Standard
you do
9.
need zero aces.
Cannot imagine trying to keep track of both players at once in this game. It's pretty chill. It's because it's really slow. Normally against the CPU, we can skip the CPU's turn, but here it's just we're chilling for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every turn is pretty long,
so
yeah.
I need to cheer for you, Jupi.
Yeah.
I think it's impressive that Yacht Dice is this long and doesn't
Yeah, I want
get boring.
to get a yacht of
Yeah, I
2s.
mean, it's gambling. It's stuff
Yeah.
that, you know, gets very hype very quickly if you know how to play to its own strength.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, anyone who has watched this game is now if I'm honest, this is one of my top 3 favorite marathon runs of all time. I know it's kind of narcissistic to put a run where I'm 50% of it as one of my favorite marathon runs of all time, but one of the other ones is the Clubhouse Games ESA relay. Yacht Dice, if you have not watched that run, go and watch that run, because that is so hype. It's like watching a full room of people watch the DVD logo hit the corner. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It is so hype. It's probably my favorite moment in a marathon run ever.
does need 4 fours to get the bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, right, fair enough, Neddy. I was gonna say, I couldn't tell if you were joking or not.
Yeah.
It's... yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, the 16 here helps.
Yeah.
Not just helps, it gives you it. Yeah, you needed that.
Yeah, it gave me it, because if I didn't have it, the aces would have taken me out.
Yeah, the full... Like, the aces are so easy to just be like, it's a free space, but... Yeah, that happens sometimes, where you just get a full...
You lose by 1.
Yeah, you lose by 1 or lose by 2 because of the aces, and that's it.
Content.
Jupi just suggesting content, and it's like, I'm right there. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I gotta go for this yacht for the fans.
What do we do?
Realistically, Midi can bet that Jupi
Yeah,
won't
large,
get
straight, and yacht to end on is
either a
terrible.
large straight or a yacht this late in the game.
But
That's
you are
kind of a
winning,
tough
so
ask.
it's fine.
Um,
Midi get a yacht of 5s
so
for that
that
plus
might
35.
just
That was the
tweak
worst
you
bit as
know.
well. I couldn't even back it up with 5s because I needed all 5 as
it
well.
comes down to who can
You got 6s at first, and it was
who
like
can hit the
terrible.
If I got 3 3s, I'd have had a bit more hope.
We're going for
Or
it.
Yeah.
4 5s and then left the 3s for the end, I'd have had more hope.
That was close.
Yeah,
like,
this
was one
yeah.
of the moments where we were actually wondering if you actually did, and it almost landed. Like,
Yeah, look at this. I'm gonna rewind it. This is what I mean. This is why Yacht Dice is so hype. Because it was right there.
Oh, we're going for this
I was so upset. I really wanted it.
Okay, the 2s.
Because it would have been so funny.
Yeah, who's
If you called this...
Is it happening?
No.
Oh, it's happening.
no,
No.
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 Please.
The game. No.
No.
That was so... I was so upset about that. The game gave us so much in this run, and it just edged us both in your types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The terrible thing was here, like, 1 in 36 is always so annoying.
No.
And you almost, like...
Yeah, I still got one of them. Oh, it was funny, but yeah. Maybe
no,
it was
it was
funnier that we
hilarious.
didn't get it.
I think so, yeah.
Just save that for top
We
half.
just kept us waiting 3 times in a row.
For real, if we put this in like the
I can
incentives,
still-
we're gonna say
I
you're
can
gonna see
still
the
buy
hypest
it.
game ever because
Mhm.
this game is hype.
Yeah, yeah. I would be pretty upset getting rid of it from the run, but it's just
Yeah.
it's really long.
Yeah, I think we would probably put it
guarantee
as
the
like a
CPU would not have
bonus.
won that Yahtzee.
bonus
Yeah.
games.
I mean, really, if we get rid of like
about that.
Yeah.
just Ludo, Ricci, Mahjong, like there's
Sometimes
games in
you
here
finish
where
all games
if we
and
get
you
rid of about
literally just,
5
like, go
games, we
down
cut
the
about
line and
25
like,
minutes from the
never
run.
re-roll and just, like,
So
Yeah.
I'm
category
maybe,
select,
but yeah, if we're cutting it
um,
down to an hour,
where
it's
you beat the CPU.
a bit too long.
Yeah, I think that the best plan is to cut it down to 1 hour and then maybe have a bonus like 15
This is
minutes
dots and boxes.
of additional
Players take
games.
turns drawing
Yeah.
lines.
But we can make it
You
really
complete
flexible,
the
yeah.
square, you get
Marathons
points
want
it to be
for
10 minutes
and
or
you fill in the
15 or
square, and you
whatever.
get to go again.
Mhm.
Which makes the
Like this is the
strategy
kind
very
of same thing as like, you know, music game, rhythm game
This Sally,
showcases
huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
where we can just add a specific game and it will just make it either a little bit longer or a little bit
A lot of the strategy
slower.
in this game comes down to like, eventually, you will be.
Now here my goal was
forced
to create a odd number of
make a
like
box for your
lines so that
and the
you would
strategy comes
be
down to, like,
forced to give me
how,
one. But here you gave me literally the biggest one in the game,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I was like,
Surprising.
okay, I'm gonna
Here-
take that one.
Here what I did is what is known professionally as a mistake.
section of the board. So you actually see this section is, I believe, 10.
That's what I did here.
I was like, I'm taking that one. It's free money.
That is probably my most
And the GPU is
embarrassing
not actually
Dots and Boxes play ever.
That's not a story for
That was terrible.
That's real estate. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Typically, you want to find like the smallest amount of boxes.
But yeah, I
you
was
can
trying
get
to
at a
make sure
time.
that there was like a way of making an odd
But you might
number
have other
on a
things. So yeah,
clear,
that's-
because
that's
otherwise
the tricky one
that
to
would
find,
just
but that
lead
is
to
one box
another
in Infinity.
mix.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Which, because of that, it ended up being an odd number anyway. So not only did I give
Yeah.
you 9
And
boxes
now,
for free,
So it's given to Jupi,
Mhm.
and then he takes the
you also had the odd number you wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I just don't. I understand the strat in this game. I've just never really gone out of my way to
Up its sleeve. I wonder if
learn it properly.
players
So
know-
I understand
know
what's
the players
going on,
know
but I
about
never
it.
like,
I bet maybe
go for
it does.
anything
I don't
specific.
Know, I don't know if Jupi plays this
which is
casually enough,
probably
but
something I should learn.
don't.
I have a feeling I know roughly what it's
Yeah,
talking
Dots and
about.
Boxes is always who makes a mistake
No,
first,
he
because
doesn't. He
otherwise
doesn't.
you play perfectly and you get a draw.
Do they know?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't know why you
They're
I feel
good.
like it's really difficult to play me in Dots and
So
Boxes
at
because
this
I do
point, it
something
doesn't
different every
matter.
time.
So I
'Cause
can
I
tell
don't know what's
So
going on.
I can tell what's going on. Basically,
Yeah.
once you end a line, instead
Now,
of taking the entire
oh,
line, what you
I
can
mean,
do
Dots and
is
Boxes is nice, but Mancala was tight.
cut
Also,
off the line at
I
the end, and you can
yeah,
give the
because we
opponent
had the
close
splits
down,
open. Like
and
I had my
they
own
will
splits
have to
open and
take
whatever,
two
so I
points
could
there,
see how
and
much
then-
time we were losing.
and
We
then
literally
another
spent like
big
2 or 3 extra minutes in Mancala, and it wasn't even a fast
because at this point we
Mancala.
knew we were way ahead.
Yeah, we weren't even playing overly slow. It's just that we had like the maximum number of moves.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I
So,
believe this-
Jupi
If you don't know
is-
what you're doing, neither
Jupi
does your
needs
enemy.
to win this
Miditsu.
game to tie it up.
Miditsu.
This game has a pretty big first
Yeah.
advantage for the first player. So
Now,
Jupi
oh,
may be
this
able
game
to
is
pull
hype.
this one off.
Mancala
We'll
is
see how
always
it goes.
hype.
So this is Mancala.
Yeah.
You pick one of your.
It's kind of those weird games
one of
where
your
you
pockets,
know
and
things
you
can
take out
happen
all the
out of
stones there,
nowhere,
and
and you
distribute
just
them,
are so excited when
counterclockwise
they happen.
alongside the.
The art of CHG51 2P
along
fight
the,
overall games. Yeah, this is
pocket
this is our magnum opus.
Now, two
It's
things
never
that
getting
you
better than
can
this.
do.
We've peaked.
Your
We should
home,
give it
in
up.
which
No
case
more
you get to go
marathons.
again, as Jupi
I'm
shows
gonna
here.
call it off. Prevent-A-Thon. I'm
Or
sorry.
you land
I'm
in
joking.
one of your
This is
own
for
pockets,
I mean,
legal reasons. This is a
when
joke.
it's
We are still
empty,
doing the
Yeah.
marathon
you
run.
get it you get to capture.
For real, I'm gonna say
capture
this,
the
that I am
opponent,
totally willing
pieces
to
of the-
put
the stones of the
another
other
to do a
opposing,
best of for Prevent-A-Thon,
buckets,
because I think
basically.
that Prevent-A-Thon is not gonna allow us the
So,
2
like,
hours.
Yeah.
There aren't
I mean,
many
And so
maybe.
this is where I'm going with. I
Okay,
would
yeah,
love
for
to
example,
see
if,
a like
if
a
Jupi
smaller
were
version.
to,
Also, clean 7
do
here.
this,
Yeah, that's
I'm
misplay by
assuming
me.
it's
I just didn't notice
Yeah.
it.
you capture the opposing pieces like on the opposite side of the board. It only works if you land in your own pocket with it, though.
There is a lot of things in this game, and this is the kind of
So the
sad
game
thing
will
that we
end
always
once
say about
one
our
side
about
runs
this
out
game
of
is that
stones
this game
entirely.
is hard to make interesting in
Which
speedrunning.
in speedrun is kind of funny. We can just
In
essentially
like
play a few moves.
we
and then the
we find
opponent
what
just,
we see in
under
this
those
game
difficulty,
very
will just
interesting,
run out of stones
but that's because we've
in
been like
just a few
learning the
turns,
strats and
handful of
everything.
turns.
Trying
Yeah.
to entice people with this
And
game is a lot of
one
work.
player
Yeah.
runs out
I mean,
of
the only
stones, all
thing is, like,
stones
if you
on
don't
the other
already
player's
know
side
the
go to
rules
that
for this,
player.
it's really difficult to
So
get
you
people
don't
into
want
it
to
in
be the one
one
who runs
round
out
of it.
potentially.
Like, as a kid, I
Yeah.
remember playing on some old, like, Nokia phone. I played this
And that's
game,
why Jupi
and I
never
did
carries
not have a
solution
clue
now.
how it worked.
Jupi does not want to
Granted,
play
I
this
would have been
big
very
12
young,
pocket
but
here,
I
that
just
gives
thought it
maybe
was
a
just a
lot of
bunch of,
stones.
like, stones. You just press random
But
buttons, and, like,
gonna be
sometimes
kind
you
of
would
hard to
get
avoid
stuff, and
taking
sometimes
that
you wouldn't. I
bigger
mean, it
time
didn't really
into it.
explain the rules, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here I just know that the
Interestingly,
only
it
move
will
I can make
back
is 12, because
around,
otherwise
and
I've
it could
lost.
capture something. I don't
So,
know exactly
That's-
what
that was
had
my
to do
hand.
that.
Score, but yeah.
Need
Oh,
to
that was your
use one
hand.
more
Sorry.
stone before that.
Yeah.
Whatever I just said, the opposite. Your Droopy had to do that, otherwise I was going to capture.
So yeah, the game goes
Yeah.
back and forth a bit.
I'm sure that happens at some point to
Jupi
me.
got a few captures.
Something
Needs
similar.
to,
It probably happened to you without realizing.
Yeah.
need to make sure she doesn't give.
So here I'm kind of building up
Give
extra
away
turns, because if
her
you end on your home area, you get an extra turn. And I feel like that helped me, because I got loads of extra
There was a
turns at the end.
capture possible there. I don't know if you saw
Yeah,
that.
I was trying to
I
make
think
sure
I
that
saw
you
it, but
wouldn't
I
take
didn't
any
want to
other,
spend my
because
six.
otherwise I would have been,
No, it was
captured,
a two.
and that would have actually lessened my chances
Yeah.
of winning, so
Mhm.
I'm glad it didn't end up that way.
Yeah.
Now here, I did realize I made a mistake, but it's totally fine.
Yeah, it happens.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say I ever play perfectly in this game either.
Yeah.
But I'm just like capturing. I'm taking these one stone captures so often because it just reduces your moves so much.
It's gonna put Jupi in
Yeah.
a the situation.
Because here
Jupi
you've
doesn't
got
have a lot of
nothing.
stones
Like
left,
I am in
so-
full
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
I have
It's gonna be a
so many
challenging,
moves to play because
Did you
those
actually
the
have a
3 and the
similar
5 are
analysis
so
on the
late in my
side
order.
issue that
Mhm.
Jupi
And then
had?
here I end up with a 6, and
that,
that's just the turning point. It's
she-
1 extra turn,
Yeah.
2 extra turns, 3 extra
Her
turns,
stones
4
are
extra
Four.
turns.
close
And that's
to
it for
her,
that one.
End goal.
But even
Mhm.
then, I can
Maybe
get
showing
more in a
off with
moment.
big chain of extra turns.
Yeah.
And when I saw the 24, I was like, I think I'm fine.
This one last stone, Jupi wins because you need 25 to win, 24 to draw.
Yeah, so I get another 2. I can do
Yeah.
this 4 and get a 3rd,
So Mitty's gonna have to do
which
this
then
very
gives me
carefully.
another 4 and 5, 6 extra turns. That's what I end up with, and then that's just the end of the game.
But I do think Jupi is going to get this last stone. Yeah, I don't think that was avoidable. And
Yeah,
of
it was
course,
close
Mitty's
game
gonna
in
take the
Mancala.
last one. 25 to 23 to end it off is crazy.
Yeah.
Again,
Especially in
1
the
point
draw.
swing. No closer can you get.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. What a tense game in Mancala. That was, by the way, that took us 2.5
19-19.
Yeah, and you might notice the timer has not ended. Yeah, the wins are inaccurate. It's 19-19.
Do you wanna,
There
you
wanna
go.
finish it on a
So,
tiebreaker,
yeah.
or-
What we do now,
We ended
because it's dead even, we just decided we'll do a tiebreaker.
We know random games.
We joked. I joked about a tiebreaker,
Hang on.
and my undoing was complete.
Okay,
Yeah.
Brett is having
So
some-
Brass goes to fetch, because these cards that Brass has, by the way, this is from when we did those tournaments I was talking about earlier. So I had like bits of paper that I would put in a an old like Deal or No Deal box I got from an arcade. And then I would like randomize games like that, because the random game thing in the game doesn't work. I'm explaining it here.
Like,
It's
not
kind of
actually
like the
random.
same
It's not random.
reason why in Wheel of Fortune they require you to do more than one rotation of the wheel.
Yeah.
Because otherwise there's just wedges you're never going to get. That's the exact same concept here.
Alright, can both of you like say a number
Yeah,
between
so
1 and
Brass is randomizing a game for us to play.
1, 2, 3, 4. And
Maybe
1,
I thought you
2,
said
and
no.
then
I
the
was
next
like,
card
oh.
Yeah,
is-
I said no.
Ooh.
When I checked afterwards, the
Six
deck
ball
ended up
puzzle.
being slightly rigged. Yes!
Oh no!
Oh, hang on, I'll rewind. I'll
ball.
rewind for the
Like,
reaction.
Yeah, I said
What? What, Brass?
Ooh. 6 ball puzzle.
The deck ended up being slightly rigged. I'm asking for it. No, I'm kidding.
The reaction.
I'm not asking for a
6-ball
redo.
puzzle.
It was
No!
lots of fun.
time we have to practice it.
I missed that at the time because I was too busy
my
popping
God.
off.
Oh,
If I lose this, it'll be upset of the second.
Oh,
game.
God.
That would be very.
I am
very
not
That
good at
was funny.
this.
Ages.
I was so afraid because this is
Oh.
the literal. I am so bad at this
that-
kind of
that
games.
opportunity to
I
talk more
know
about one of my
this.
favorite games
And I'm
in
trying to
selection,
think,
which is
okay, how do I
Clubhouse.
survive?
Yeah. Yeah, you're just trying to live for as
There
long
are
as
three
possible.
shapes you
I
can
didn't
make,
play the best here. I actually like
they
was
are
making this.
lines.
No,
Like
yeah,
6
that's
in a row,
that
there's
was
pyramid,
what
which is
made
the
me
main
even
triangle
more
shape,
afraid.
and
It's
there's
like you were
hexagon,
slower,
the
and I was like,
hexagon that we
okay,
almost
what's
saw earlier.
happening?
Yeah, because I knew that I would just mess stuff up. Like, that was a misplay.
Midi.
Because I haven't played
almost
6-4
got
in
a
ages,
triangle there,
like,
but
properly.
misplaced one of the.
But yeah,
Yeah.
because my strat is to
one of
set two
the
things up at
6
once,
balls.
so
And so it's
it
just
gives
Oh,
you
no.
you
a
just
lot
connect
more
6
options.
balls, not
Unless
in a
you get
particular
unlucky with
shape,
the
it just
RNG, then
disappears. But they
I
did
did
a hexagon
try.
in
I did
on
try to make a
GP here,
line
which is gonna
with
Yeah.
the
hexagon
greens.
spreads the most like extra
But, yeah.
balls on
yeah,
the
line
player's
is
side.
the worst one,
That
but
was
it
the
does
good
just
one,
instantly drop them
everyone.
all, and you know,
Yeah.
that can cause damage
Line
as
is
well.
the least and pyramid is the second.
Need to
I
exclude
didn't
a
have
bunch of them
to-
since
Oh
they're
yeah,
not
because
online.
you would have had any like all of the games despite
no,
not
shoot,
being
I didn't see it was a-
all online,
that's a
so
good
it
point.
Oh,
wouldn't have
that
worked.
makes no difference though.
No.
If you get one
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
an
So, yeah, I was
online
wondering what kind of,
excluded
what
game, just do it
classic
again.
this
That
game
makes no
is.
difference.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be
The
bothered.
studio that made this game, ND Cubed, made the.
I didn't have time to check beforehand, and I
Mario
thought the
Party
cards left
games
were the
after
offline only
taking
games.
over
There were a
from
bunch of board
Microsoft.
games instead.
And
Oh,
this minigame
Oh,
was.
okay.
Damn.
Maybe
I
that's
could have
better.
won.
in,
Is what you're telling me?
Mario Party 9.
No, but it was funnier it
Interesting.
being 6-ball puzzle.
Yeah.
That's
The
fine.
result did not matter.
And
The
that's
the
GG.
result
So-
was that
GG's, Midi.
it was
Yeah,
another
he
thing
wins
that the
that.
run through us that was
GG.
more entertaining.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
all that matters. It's like
Yeah.
We did also have
um,
that toy tennis
it's
game
like
Midi was supposed to
Taskmaster.
win, but didn't.
Yeah.
The
Played
points
good.
don't
It was
matter.
supposed to be already.
Yeah.
It's
The
it's
fu-
just
the-
the content.
It
That's
is
all that
just
matters.
fair karma for me.
That's all you need.
Yeah, yeah.
19
And that was great
plus one.
content.
Yeah, there you go. But that's it. That is the run. Cinema.
And I don't know exactly what the CPU
It's
score
cinema.
ended up being, but it should be. They played
And the CPU's got
45
5 points
games,
as well.
including the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So it should be 45 minus their
Ah.
score. So that's
Do you know what? Like I was starting to tear up because one, I was tired, and two, also this run was amazing, and I just felt like so many things came to be that I was like, damn, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cry.
Yeah, no, this run was it far exceeded. Like GP came to me with this this idea, and I knew that it was really good. But I didn't think it would be this this
I
good.
am
This
very
is
happy
this is a whole
to
nother
see that
level.
this-
If
while
the
that
next
the,
time we do
ended
this
up
is
being
half as good as this,
incredibly
then I'll be glad we did it again.
Yeah.
That was really
Because
cool.
this
I
was
am-
everything just happened in this run.
Yeah, it was a mix of the idea was very good, but also the games gave us a lot of things to work with.
Yeah.
I don't think the run would have been as good if not for all of the fun things that were thrown at us during the run. So yeah,
Yeah.
this game becomes very fun in some really silly ways, and I wish it was always that fun.
Mhm.
I am so happy.
You know what could be interesting? If we do this submission, but as like a 4P
I'm gonna
run,
say I consider
and
Pyro one of
do it
the
as like
best
wait,
runners
which
of
games
the-
would be in there if it was
of season
4P?
51, so
I guess there would be some
Um,
boring
and
ones.
I'm so happy to have
Some slow
President,
ones. There will be Ludo,
Texas
wouldn't there?
Hold'em,
in the community.
President Texas Hold'em,
So many people
Blackjack,
found by Brass.
Ludo.
Yeah, I am.
I
very
remember we
happy
did like
for
a
Rivals
4-player
who
race.
believed
That's
in
why
us.
Yeah.
co-op, which is why I kind of remember most of it. Sevens.
Outside of that,
I really appreciate
Yeah, maybe there aren't that
And
many.
Richie Mahjong.
I am I am so
Yeah,
sorry.
wow, okay, never mind.
I'm
Damn.
gonna be
Yeah, no,
taking
it's
my
not that fun.
shoutouts.
That's a
And
shame.
free player
Big
just
thank you
adds
to all of
Chinese
the
checkers to the list.
CSG51
Yeah.
community, be it
Okay,
speedrunning
that's a
or
shame.
casual.
Yeah.
Because
love
that
you.
would be a nice way of cutting it down, but
I
yeah,
wish
that's
we
just
could
all
do
the
more
games
of
that we
this.
want to
I
get
think
rid
the game
of.
is not the best for speedruns,
Damn.
but we love
Okay.
it all the same.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
either way, I'm
wanna
sure we'll be able to
say
cut
again,
out some of the
thank you
games
to,
next time we submit this.
To my lover,
Yeah.
Lucifer, I love you
That'll
so
be
That
fun.
is probably the
Thank you
plan
also
for,
believing in this one.
which I think is already kind of
And you can
considered.
find
We're
me at
probably going to submit this to
twitch.tv/,
Pet 7, which
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
really excited
If
for.
you want to submit it, I will say yes.
I'm totally for submitting it to Pet 7.
Mhm.
That's probably one of the best times.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sure that Games Committee is going to be all about it, and
because yeah,
Pat is always like kind of like multi-ton in the sense that they do like silly ideas.
Yeah,
So,
they're willing to embrace the silly.
Yeah.
The expectations that I had for this.
And like, I mean, we can totally show this one, and I'm sure that it would be like, okay, yeah.
This idea
Yeah.
was, so
I think any marathon seeing this submission video, you can jump to anywhere in this video and think, yeah, this is this is pretty good.
Twitch, I actually,
Yeah.
That's why it was such a good run.
I kind of semi-retired from games like this.
Yeah.
And we
But yeah, that was it. We're just kind of yapping now. So, yeah. But that was the run. I'll link the actual run in the description as well. It's on Multi-Thon's channel. You should go watch that too. If you want to hear it without... I mean, it was on in the background quietly on stream as well. But yeah, you wanted to hear me and Droopy currently. So... yeah, go watch that if you want, and yeah, maybe we'll do this again in the future. Maybe we'll do a short version where we cut out the long games, like we mentioned. We will see, but yeah.
Now this category has ended up being so good. I really want to bring it to more things. It's just that I think that with all of the organization and also all the things that I'm currently in, don't have time.
SGDQ 2026 remote submission.
I'm not even.
Watch out.
Oh, that would be very funny.
Watch out.
That
GDQ.
would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we could get it down to an hour, I think we would have a chance. Not a big chance, but a chance. Because now with this event, like AGDQ 2026 is the first event where they're having a relay. They're doing a Mario 64 70 star relay. I never thought I'd see the day where they do anything as silly as that. Like every time like ESA does something like that, it's always really hype. And GDQ have never done it, which gives me hope that they're more willing to embrace silly stuff like this. Obviously, it's completely different, but yeah, yeah, hopefully. Well,
I mean, it's nice to see different types of showcases. That are
exactly.
not just the usual speedrun, because usual speedruns are fun, but sometimes they do kind of feel like always the same thing, and so showcases are always fun.
Yeah, it gives you more variety. But yeah, that is it. We're gonna stick around for about another hour or so because I need to do WePlay practice. But yeah,
I'm gonna be vibing.
yeah. But we're gonna end that there for the YouTube video. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a YouTube video. But thank you for watching, and yeah, maybe we'll do this again in the future, and we'll see you around.
Yeah, I would love to. Bye-bye.
All right, that is all. I'm sure I will definitely not get around to dropping that, but you know, it's a nice idea, isn't it?
Yeah,
I have too many projects. I still gotta make the We Play Billiards tutorial. I gotta make a.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I gotta. Yeah,
well,
I got so much.
Well.
But yeah, maybe I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna just vibe out. I do have Magic the Gathering later today.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
30 minutes.
So, oh yeah, you said you needed to go. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, go set up.
I'm playing Magic with friends.
Have fun. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Enjoy double bronze. I will try to watch it, but otherwise, yeah.
All right. See you around.
See you around.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right. That was fun. Let's do that again at some point. That was fun. We're definitely gonna do that category again because yeah, it was peak. But we are now going to do... We play. Wrong overlay. There are the emotes there. Wow, I'm messing this up. Yo, NT, how's it going? 2 middies. Yeah, I was doing a post-commentary of the Multi-Thon Win All Games run that me and Jupy did. So, yeah. But we are now done. I'm going to maybe edit it down and put it on YouTube. But, yeah. Okay. So, we have a marathon run, which I need to leave for in about an hour and 15 minutes. So, the plan is... I am going to practice double bronze, do 1 run with commentary. Depending on how it goes, I'm then going to either do some bronze, like normal bronze, or we're going to do just double bronze for the stream. I did a bunch of double bronze practice on Thursday and Friday, so I'm pretty confident going into this anyway, if I'm honest. I don't feel like this will be too scary. Obviously, practice will be good, but yeah, that's the plan. So, let me boot the game up. So, if you don't know what double bronze is, we're going to be running this a Prevent-A-Thon. So, there will be a fully commentated run of it anyway when I do that, but I'm going to try my best to do commentary here right now. So, this run is very niche. This is an idea from Cindy Fusick, another We Play runner. And she had the idea of, basically we play every run in 1-player mode, even like all games, which technically has a skip where you can do laser hockey in 2-player mode, it's banned. So you can't do that. So what we do is we have a category now called double bronze, and it's pretty niche. There are only 3 runners. The idea is that instead of getting the bronze medals in 1-player mode, what we're doing is we are going to play in 2-player mode, and we are going to get the medals. I'm going to reset my save when I eventually do bronze, in case I do normal bronze today. So we're playing in 2-player mode, and we are going to get the score requirements for bronze, but in with both controllers. So some games are really easy, some of them are just normal, and some of them are really, really different to their normal bronze medals counterparts. So for example, billiards, if you do too well at the beginning, you have an impossible break. If you score more than 30 points, or if you have a combination where, or say you score 16 points and foul, or if you have a combination in some way where it means that you can't get 15 with both players, you will not be able to win. So if you get a really good break and you foul, you don't get any points. So it's a kind of scary run in that respect. And charge is really hard as well, which I have a new strat for. Hopefully it goes okay. But we'll see how it goes. Very niche, yeah, it's the most promoted category. Yeah, that's because I am in charge of running events. And that's just the kind of thing I do. Like, I'm a big fan. I will gladly admit that bias has fully come in for some of the events that we've done. Like, the LTA having double bronze is purely because I like niche categories like this. I need to see that strat and see if it's faster. It is faster. I've posted it in the Discord. I had like 3.5 seconds left. You swear you got 4 with your strat before? I mean, if you got 4, then yeah, maybe that's better, but I just needed something that was more consistent. Also, I think part of it is the fact that this new strat looks really, really scary because the player 2 count is launching itself in and almost like full-on collides with you on 2 occasions. One of them in a few seconds in and another one 22 seconds in. So it's kind of scary for that reason. But we're going to do runs. We are going to just do 1 run of this and then maybe do normal bronze or maybe do double bronze because I already have a really good time in this category. I don't expect a world record today or anything like that. Like, I really popped off with that run. I would need really, really good billiards. Everything else went pretty decently. So, world record is 14-14, I've just noticed. And that is not what the splits say. I'll just change it to, like, that. I think that's it. There we go. 14-14. Is that what it is? Let me check what category extensions. It is 14-14. Okay. Is it doesn't start with billiards? Yeah. It is reasonable to start with charge. Yeah, it's very unique for that reason. For me, I still start with billiards because it's still pretty important. But yeah. So, 2 remotes. We're playing with 2 remotes. I've charged them both. I should probably charge more batteries because, to be honest, these batteries are still being really weird for me lately. So I will probably charge more before the marathon run, but we should be good. But yeah, I need to turn around the sensor bar as well. There we go, I think that's good. My Find Me gene awakened. My billiards block for up BTR was so ass, I didn't even know how. Yeah. Find Me was tolerable. Honestly, at this point in Find Me, I just don't really care too much. Like, I'm tempted to put it before fishing at this point in Double Bronze. It's so unimportant. Okay, let's do a run. So, I'm going to try and do commentary for this. Okay, let's move that over to there, and we will do this. Go in. Alright. Wait, I'm still in 1-player mode. This is my instinct to go in 1-player mode. That I backed out and then still went straight into 1-player mode. Alright. I don't really like playing it too much, yeah. Okay, here we go. So, this is We Play Double Bronze. This is a really interesting, unique category in this game. Basically, what the goal is here is we are going to be playing in 2-player mode rather than 1-player mode, which we would normally do. And 1-player mode, you can get medals. However, what this run challenges you to do is you need to play the game in 2-player mode, and you need to get the bronze medal requirements with both players. So for this game, to start off with, I'll try and explain the requirements as I go. I'm going to need a bit of a backup shot here. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we've actually ended up with an impossible break there because I got the 8 and the 9 in. There's now not enough points to work with. But, yeah. So normally the bronze medal requirement is to get 15 points, which in the regular game, you would just be playing on your own, and as long as you clear the table in 22 shots plus fouls, that is enough. However, here, and I'm going to need to take a foul here because I can't reach the 3, so I'm probably just going to take a foul there. That is going to cost me 3 points, so it's going to make it a little bit trickier later on. But yeah, 15. Basically, the scoring works a little bit differently in Billiards 2-player mode than 1-player. So there are actual points in this game, rather than how quick did you finish the game. So what we need to do is we need to kind of deliberately, we need to do a little bit of maths. Unfortunately, there is maths in the speedrun here. So that was a bit of a lucky shot there. Getting a decent setup on the 6 ball. We can't go for fouls. Normally we'd be able to go for fouls in this category. We can't actually do that here because we can go for some fouls and it will often be fine, but sometimes you will end up with not enough points to work with. So here I'm going to go for 1 more pocket. We get a foul with that one. Unfortunately, that means we are going to lose 3 points there. Now, if I have had 1 foul with player 1, I will lose 3 points at the end, but that will still give me 15. So here we're going to get 20 with player 2, and that should be enough to end the game. 15 and 17, that is absolutely fine. And we are now on to charge. So charge is pretty tricky. First off, start over, skips about a second cutscene. But what I'm going to do here is very complicated. So I am resting player 2 on my desk while I start this game. I'm then going to very quickly move it to a more rightmost position. And the reason why I set it more neutral at the beginning is to pick up those 8 points that I missed out on. Here, I'm going to very narrowly dodge an interception by the player 2 cow. Basically, the player 2 cow, even though it's going crashing onto walls a bunch, it is going to be really close to intercepting me a lot of the time. And that is pretty tricky. I do need to lock in here because this is pretty difficult. I'm going to stop that one, and then I'm going to instantly start going with this one. I would like to get those 5 scarecrows because I've now missed out on 10 points. We need to get 170 with each. The reason why this is so tricky is because 1, the points are so high, but 2, normally charge is played on a 90-second time limit, and the points you have left over at the end would get the seconds you have left over at the end are a time bonus. Looks like we're narrowly going to do it here. There we go. But the time bonus normally helps you enough. There, it is very tricky to actually have enough points. But we did manage to get through first try, which is fantastic. So next up is tanks. And here, I'm actually going to very quickly put 2 rubber bands around my controllers. And the reason for that, I will show you in just a second. But what this allows me to do is I am now playing tanks with 2 controllers at the same time, rubber banded together. Capture card. Could we not do that, please? Thank you. Capture card issues, be gone. You know how's it going. But yeah, this run's dead anyway, it doesn't matter. But what I'm doing is I'm actually allowed free movement now with the 2 controllers. So I'm going to go 1, I'm going to go 2, and then I'm going to hit that one as well. No, so these, they have like free movement, so I can do anything that I need to do with either of them. Yeah, in player 2, in charge, I'll show you after this run, but yeah, I do a bit of an awkward setup for charge. Okay, so in this game we need 11 tanks with both players. So what I need to do is deliberately, there are oftentimes there is a specific tank I want to play with because it's just easier with the tank position. Basically, each player tank gets a random position of 2. It's not always going to be player 1 is always in one position and player 2 is always in the other. The game actually randomizes each time which player is in which starting position. So here I'm now on 11, but despite that, I'm now going to completely stop playing with player 1, and I now need to play with player 2 because here what I need, and I'm just going to lock in because if I die here, it will actually cause a game over, and I need to play it all over again. There are no lives in this game. The only lives you get is 1 life for each player at the beginning of a mission. And if you both die, it is game over. That is the difference between one player tanks and 2 player tanks in this game. So I'm now having to play with player 2, and we are going to end halfway through mission 8 here. We have yellow tanks. So teal tanks shoot rocket bullets. We have teals which are now laying mines as well, so I do have to be a little bit careful. If I do die with this tank, then I will be able to play with the other one. That is tricky, and I almost died with that one. But that is okay. Just need 1 more hit. There we go, and now we're done. Excellent. So now we are out of tanks. I can remove the rubber bands, and we will move to shooting range. So here I'm going to start with the player 2 controller. I'm not going to play with both at the same time. We need 200 points for each. And basically, we're just shooting a bunch of different targets, things that come up in different rounds. Now, here, you actually want to hit balloons of the same colour back to back, but there are so many more in 2-player mode that I'm just going to hit them whenever they come up. And then here, the reason I'm starting with the player 2 controller is because the purple targets of the other player's face will give me 3 points, but my face will dock me 3 points. So what I want to do, and I just want to go for all these hits here. The snaking targets are fantastic. That's a really, really good start. And we are now on 202 combo points to take me over the edge. and I am now switching over seamlessly to the other controller. Now these waves of 4 and 6 targets, you can actually get more targets based on how quick you play. The round doesn't end early when you hit all the targets, you just get more targets spawning in. So the quicker you play, the more rewarded you are. And we also get combo points, so this round's a little bit quieter. But if I'm really good at the target section, I can actually end the game from just these rounds. Just this round. Yo, Queenie, how's it going? And there we go, that's 200. Fantastic, we are out. And moving on now, this is actually a fairly quiet game. I actually get a break for a moment. It is Find Me. But there is a little bit of a change in this version. Normally we need 20 levels to get bronze. However, in this mode, the scoring works a little bit differently. There's actual scores in this version rather than just which level you get to. But the scoring is pretty much irrelevant for the speedrun. If you reach 0, it doesn't matter. The main difference here is that the timer never goes up. So you are always going to be... you start on 120 and you are always going to be going down. Even there where I did the level straight away, it does mean in the next level, because of the like cooldowns to actually pick an answer, you are always going to be losing some time. However, this game ends at 20 levels, and because we allow fast exits in this category, which essentially means as soon as you get the requirement needed for the score, you can leave the game. It does mean that this is not an auto-scroller. If this was a run where you needed to complete the game and then leave, that would make Find Me a complete auto-scroller, because you would just complete the 20 levels and just wait for the timer to run out, which will make the category really boring. So what we allow in this run is fast exits, which means the moment you get the score, you leave. And that's why this is faster than a regular bronze medals run. So the other main thing in Find Me is that the levels are randomized. Normally you have the same requirement and the same me formation every level. It's just the answers will be different. But here, the levels are all randomized. So you're working pretty much with a different set of levels every time, which can make it tricky. So there is a little bit of RNG here, but it's an important game for time save, because a lot of games in here, there's not a lot you can do to save time. This is not one of those. There's a lot you can do here. So the main strat in this run is the fact that you're not punished for just keep on guessing answers. So if you can't see the answer on the screen, you might as well press something. So here we have 3 odd me's out, and you might notice as well, so for this level in the regular one-player mode, every answer is individual from themselves. But for this level, 3 lookalikes, normally you'd need to pick 3 answers and then the game will tell you if you're right or wrong. Here, they are all separate from each other. And the reason for that is because technically player 1 and player 2 are competing with each other to get score. So it wouldn't really make sense if you needed to select all of the right answers. So instead, they made it so every answer, every single me, is separate from one another. So the moment you pick a right answer, you just know that that's the one you're looking for. So that's 20 levels. We are done. And we're moving on to fishing. Now, this is a really weird game in 2-player mode. So we've got fairly lucky at the beginning here. Basically, this game can be a massive troll in this run. It can give you anything between 2 fish and 8 fish, and that is really not ideal. So I'm just going to let player 2 rest for now. If player 2 does catch a line by doing absolutely nothing, then if I am close to that other one, it's actually gonna suck in the player 1 remote as well. But if I'm far away from it, then that won't happen. So here we are actually going for bonus fish. Didn't quite happen there. Ah, we're stuck on this small fry. So bonus fish give you double points, and we need 1,000 with each player to finish this one off. we're very close here. We just need one big plain old fish, and that will do it. Small fry it, deduct points, so we don't want those. There we go, and I can now put down player 1, and we will go for player 2. This is a mystery fish. These spawn randomly. But the good thing with this pond is we didn't get 2 fish, which is obviously terrible. Actually, it happened in my first ever run, and I thought, wait, is this like normal? And no, it turns out you can get up to 8 fish. Normally in 1-player mode, you get 5 every time. But in this mode, it seems like when you start with a number of fish, you actually stick with that number. So really what I want to do is, if I did get a 2-fish pond, I would actually restart until I get a good pond. I am happy with a 5-fish. I don't need 8 fish. 8 fish is actually bad in a way. It has its benefits, but a 8-fish pond actually means there's more fish that could be bad that you don't want. Like, you always want touchy fish because they're really good and give you a lot of points. If you have 8 fish, then it could kind of interfere with you in a way. But moving on now, we have Pose Me. This game is very difficult to keep up with in 2-player mode. So basically, we have a 30-second time limit on every level. We're just popping bubbles. So kind of similar to other games I mentioned earlier, you can't end the game early, but you can get more points. Literally, the only change from 1-player to 2-player is the fact that there are often 2 bubbles spawning at once, and they are of different colours. You get blue and red, and if you pop the opposite colour, you get double points. So rather than just play with one at a time, I actually will play with both at the same time, and then when we get to level 2, I will swap hands. So you might have noticed there, I can actually select the wrong starting bubble and it will count, which is kind of funny. It will let you do that. But because I am right-handed, I often find that the right-hand controller will do better because I'm more focused on that one. You might notice as well you have rainbow bubbles. Now, not only do they stop time, it also freezes the other player. So you kind of have to be conscious of that, because you don't want the other player to stop, because that's going to interfere with yourself. And here we're just going to need a few more points to top us up for the end of this game. But one thing we have noticed with this game is that if you fall behind by a lot, or if you just don't play with one controller, it will only spawn in bubbles for that one person. So if you put player 2 down at the beginning, it actually will just give you a bunch of player 1 points, so it's just going to give you 1s. It won't give you any 2s, unfortunately. So here what we're doing is, this is laser hockey. Normally you need 3 points. It's a little bit silly in double bronze, because yeah, we only need 3 points and we are controlling both players, so we're just conceding the goals. But it is something we need to do anyway. And then moving on, we have the other table tennis kind of game in here. Actual table tennis instead of Pong. So, this one is really, really awkward. We actually had a poll whether we should keep this in a run or not, because this is really, really awkward. So, here I'm actually going to need to do manual counting. Basically, you need to get 40 rallies with both players, excluding serves, because that's how the normal 1-player mode works. And 40 would get you bronze. So I'm going to count roughly how many points I'm on. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And the run will end when I get 40 with each. So that's 21. Now I will go a few over at the end, just to be safe. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. There we go. That is it. 16, 10. Pretty good. Not too bad. I'm happy with that, considering my brain is exploding trying to commentate this at the same time. Yeah, pretty good. 2 cycle as well, which is really nice. I've only ever hit that in 2 runs, and one of them was world record, so happy with that. Yeah. Okay, so the marathon estimate is 20 minutes, so I'm pretty content with that. So what I will do now is I'm going to do a very, very short, and I do mean really, really short, like a 10-minute session of bronze. Regular bronze. Just to see if we can break through with something here. And then we are going to be done, because I need to go set up for Prevent-A-Thon, and we're going to have that marathon run, and it's going to go great, and I'm not going to be back after that. But I will be back on Monday, and we're going to start with We Play there as well. We're going to do We Play Bronze. So this is not it. We're going to be doing more We Play. But thank you for the GGs. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Neddy. Also, I am convinced that two-player billiards gives you less good breaks that one-player mode does. I'm convinced you get better ones in one-player mode. Because I rarely get anything better than a 2 in double bronze runs. And I haven't even done a low number of runs at this point. I've got a few hundred attempts on there. I'm pretty sure. Or like a couple of hundred. Go. Thank you. But I'm going to be done at... we will say... Oh no, hang on. I have slightly longer than I said. I don't think it's 10-minute session. Is it? No, half an hour I've got. My cutoff to get a run started is 4:20 PM. Nice. Because I need to be gone from here at ideally like 4:30, 20 to 5. I think. Let me check the schedule. Where is the schedule? Oh no, it's 5:20. So yeah, I need to be out of here at 4:30. So yeah, we'll do. Yeah. We'll do runs until 4:30. And then that's gonna be it. Cool double bronze CHG 51 run. Listen, I'm addicted. I'm addicted. No, I just did one. No. Nothing for that. Yeah, my brain exploded from the commentary. I think if I do it again and then also do the Prevent-A-Thon run, I'm not gonna survive. I did a no reset, yeah. I also did a no reset yesterday off stream, and I labbed out charge. Actually, that is something I should show you. I should show you the charge strat that I do now. So the strat now is what I do, and this is so scuffed. So what I do, oh, I need to put the controller back in. What I do is I rest my Wii remote on my phone, and then quickly move it to be resting on my laptop, because my laptop is at a sharper angle than my phone. So we'll go into charge. Let me see, you can actually like see it. So if I go like up here, can you see that? I think that's good enough. Yeah, you can see it. Choose which silly me accompanies MIDI. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. So instantly I'm doing this, I'm doing the start over because it still saves time here. So this is resting on my phone, and you can see that there's like a slight angle. And this only needs to happen for like a second. And you actually only want it to happen for about a second. Because if you do it for any longer, the player 2 cow at that, you know, middling angle is going to intercept you. Like, look how close that is to intercepting me. And it's going to be close here as well. I always get scared when I watch in the corner of my eye the bottom split screen, and I see the vision of the player 1 cow, like it's right there, and I'll swap over. I can pause buffer it to be safe, and then that allows me to easily pick up those 10. If you were really quick at it, or you could transition which controller you were holding at the same time, it would be really, really good. Like, this strat would be really good. Here I'm having to snipe the cow because I'm too quick, actually. This is really good. Nice. I got to 180. This is what you did during BTR? Nice. I'm glad. Because it's a good strat. It's super tight, yeah. I mean, considering the fact that this category shouldn't even exist. Like, there was a point where when Cindy had this idea, it was like, okay, what would be the problem games? Like, is there anything that makes this impossible? And we looked at Charge and we thought, yeah, this might actually be impossible. And then obviously the Charge heads just come in and do it, you know, not for free, but like Theon swoops in and does it within a decent amount of tries, and Nursey does it in a decent amount of tries. Yeah, not first try, but you could tell it was a hard challenge for them. But because of the rubber banding, because when you're behind with a player, the other one is rubber banding. So if they're charging forward, like when player 2 is resting, it's charging forward. Even though it's crashing into fences, it is still going to be like not too far behind you. And that's the key, because you can't just let player 2 fall really far behind, because then it's going to be way far back. Like too far back for you to pick up any points with it. But it's just so awful because you need 170. It's literally 340 points you need, which in regular Charge, 340 points is the world record. It's obviously the scoring works differently in 2-player, but you know, it gives you a good idea of how difficult it is. So yeah, trust me, I have done my practice. It's just that I mainly did it offline. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4 break. Interesting. Oh, that's a bad shot, actually. Oh, I'm being cold. Hang on. I'm back. We had a dog food delivery. So I needed to go and get that. The funniest thing is because my phone was face down, I didn't see... I didn't hear my phone going off. I just heard it vibrating and I thought, oh, something's happening. Well, I'm glad I didn't get anything with that 4 break then. Use my iPad stand to put the second remote in the right position, and I love this because it isn't Billiard Start, until it became clear I was not getting double bronze world record. Yeah. Now Billiard Start is needed again because billiards. Sorry, my bad. Balls Simulator, yo trouble. Got to find me world record somehow, yeah. Alright, I need to let dog back in 1 sec. Alright, my dog's sitting down out there now, so that's gonna be awkward for the runs. I've been told by my parents they're gonna be back by my marathon run, but yeah. Find me world record in chat, yeah. So Neddy beat it during our LTA. It's because we had a big LTA that was for, in the end, what was it, $500 odd. So Find Me world record had $50 on the line. And Neddy managed to beat it. And that actually stayed world record during the event because Mura wasn't playing during the event. That was the big reason that wasn't beaten because I wasn't going for it. And yeah. But it has now been beaten again. Mura has it. Why is the sensor bar being weird? Stop being weird. Why is it being weird? What is going on at the bottom there? Why is it being so weird at the bottom? Why are these on 2 bars? I just charged them. These batteries are so bad. I need to charge more before the marathon run. I'm not even joking. Oh, what is this overlay? Go away. I actually need to charge more. I charged these yesterday. I've only used them for an hour. How is it this bad? And it's actually like making the... Like I need to order more batteries already. This is really bad. Shouts to Duracell for the biggest fall off ever. The first batteries, rechargeable batteries I got were amazing, and now we've got these. Like, okay. I'll just swap them over, I guess. Like, that should not be on 2 bars after 1 hour. That is a joke. And I thought the last ones were bad. I genuinely think these ones have got worse in the month I've had them compared to the others that I only had... that I'd had for, like, a year or 6 months. The first ones I got lasted like a year, and then the next ones lasted about 6 months, and now these have only been here a month, and they're already bad. Alright, whatever. Go again. Oh, come on. Look, this is better. Bronze, which starts with billiards, Find Me 99 and Tanks 10. Tanks 10 you got event record, but that was beaten and it ended up going nowhere after that. Yeah, I'm glad we had activity across all the categories, even if there weren't like a ton of top runners. Find Me 99 initially was a battle between you and Logo. Yeah, Logo showed up as well, in fairness. What if I stop being so careful about my pointer movement? That's gotta be a possible double, right? Maybe this? Maybe just... Oh, okay, right. I will try and double the other two then. That's not good. No, 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 no. Okay, jump it off. Jump it off the table. Jump it off the table again? Yeah. Okay, cool. That'll do. That's a 59. That's not really as good as I thought that was going to be. This might be the only run of the day. Oh, noes. Oh, whoops, I split. I wish I was a minute ahead. I am not. Terrible setup. Okay. Okay. Hit, please. Yeah, that ain't happening. Nope. Oh, it's just dead. Okay. And these are back down to 2 bars. What are these controllers doing? Like, I will gladly say when a product is good. I will also like dog on it when it's bad. This is not good. This is not good. Come on. Come on. I bought these a month ago. They should not be on 2 bars after 1 hour. I actually am going to go and charge the others now, because otherwise they're not going to charge in time. So I'm going to be right back. Cranked out 16-16, then a 16-11, and a few days later a 16-02. 215 2x paces into the 80s, but both of them died to the Turbo 80s RNG or level 93. Fair. That's understandable. I'm so glad Find Me Plat isn't 99. One most prestigious world record if I got it back, but Find Me's just not enjoyable enough. Yeah, I'm never gonna grind Find Me. I'm just glad I got a decent time when I did like a few runs and that was it, because it's not fun. Okay, we will do a very, very short few more minutes, and then that's gonna be it. No, not homebrew browser. Yeah, it's actually just like, look at this. This is not supposed to be happening in the menu. This is not good. This actually makes tanks objectively harder to play. And arguably most of the games in here. I can't play with a controller that's just not working. Nice fall break. That was close. That's not going in though. I'm gonna try and jump it off. Okay, nice. Nice. Right into the pocket. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Come on. Seriously. Oh, that was close. Okay, whatever. How I sleep at night knowing find me as content. Yeah, no worries, Neddy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, like, even in billiards here, you can clearly see the pointer is jolting everywhere, because it is not staying in one spot. I can't run with this. What time zone is that? Australia. They got the time travel buff. Terrible, because all the speed went into one ball. I forgot Australia existed. Like, why is this guy going to bed at 4 PM? Almost a 6 break, in a way. Okay, I don't love this, but it could be okay. Now I really don't. Oh, why? Do they got burrito in Britain? In Britain? This is my dumbest bit ever. Alarming how much I say that. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe there's some burrito place in the UK. Sounds like the sort of thing that will be in, like, London. If anything. We have Taco Bell. That's a 55. This might be last run. Potentially. Unless tanks does not go well, and then I might have like 5 more minutes. Okay. No! Oh, come on. Ugh. I need to learn a Mission 4 strat. When you get it from a real place, they're so fire. Which category? I'm going to be running double bronze. Which is basically, it's the run I did just now. So you play in 2-player mode, and you get the normal bronze medal requirements. I used to have the category in the marathons command, but then I realized Just kind of clutters it up a little bit, especially when there's like more than 2 marathons in there. But the marathons I've applied to are obviously Prevent-A-Thon, which we have today. I have applied for Fast Pace for Pride, which is... I have a post-it note of them. Because I'm actually organised now with my own desk. Saturday the 29th to Sunday the 30th. And PopCap for Charity, which I've submitted... no, not Peggle. Bejeweled, I've submitted to there. I've submitted Bejeweled all quests. That is 14th to the 15th of December. And that is all. Because I'm probably going to be busy with new job. Bejeweled block. Yeah, we need it. I haven't done as many marathons this year. It's been on my mind that we'll be moving house. And obviously now I have moved house, so I have been applying to marathons. But if I'm honest, I'm starting to run out of games to submit that are interesting. All the games that I have that have never been on marathons at this point have either I've submitted them and they just never really got in very much. Biggest example of that is Nervous Breakdown. I got into Indie-Thon once and that was it. Either that or I just have run them everywhere. I need to learn New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the 9X category, because that's going to be a big submission for me in 2026 for marathons. I feel like that's going to be a really good one. I don't submit to marathons anymore because I'm only good at John and that's just one game. Yeah. It's very difficult if you want to like keep submitting to marathons, but you gotta switch it up. Gonna have more games to play. I've been swamped with runs every 2 weeks. Yeah. I think the difficult thing, like as much as having back-to-back marathon weeks is difficult, like with Go Fish this time, it's been so close to Prevent-A-Thon. I think in a way it like gets them all out of the way. But this time, a lot of the marathons I've submitted to in the last few months of this year have all been like a few weeks apart each. So I can't really do much with that. Like if there's a week I have to have off from streaming and I can't stream on a weekend, that suddenly means I've only got like one weekend stream for an entire month, which makes it difficult to like fit in everything I want to do. That was almost a triple. How about how Sonic runs despite putting way more time into them? I feel you on that. There are some games that I am just not amazing at. Like, I accept now that I'm just better at Wii play than anything else I touch. This is just my game. This is my thing. If only I could have 3 dimensions. That's why I learnt Secret Rings. I'm bad at Sonic games, so what I did to remedy that is I played a game that wasn't a Sonic game. And then suddenly it's fine, because it's a motion control experience, and not a game. Ooh! Ooh, that was nice! That is roughly what I was going for. Obviously, like, I didn't know how exactly it would play out, but yeah, that's pretty much what I was hoping was going to happen. I thought the cue ball might hit the other ball on the way past, but yeah, it did work. Okay, this is tricky. I'm just going to do this. Come on! Every time it's like a nice billiards. I just can't do it. Okay, we need to go soon. Because if I get a run going and it world records and I'm going to be popping off and I need to get ready for Prevent-A-Thon. So, yeah. I'm putting a hard limit at 4:25 PM. Go in, go in. Oh, nice. And the other one didn't. Perfect. 129 is an interesting combo. Come on! The remote isn't working! Why? It's actually really irritating now. Like, why is this happening just before a marathon run? Are you serious? This is why I've had to charge more batteries for one speedrun. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine for a 20-minute run when I use fully charged batteries, but this is not normal. Unless I need to charge them for longer, because I charge them until they're green, and the battery, like, recharging thing that I use, which is, by the way, also by Duracell, it's their own one, it's not like a cheap one or anything. It came with the batteries that I first got. That, like, the batteries that I first got say they charge in about 45 minutes. And these seem to charge in about 45 minutes, and then it says green. So, fine, I unplugged them. And for some reason, if it's only just turned green, they are terrible. Maybe I just need to, like, deliberately charge them for double the time. And maybe it'll work. Maybe it's just, like, detecting they're charged when they're not, or something, I don't know. Very weird. If only I run a game that used the normal controller. Could you imagine? And then we would just never have this problem. Yo, Kane, how's it going? Go SMIDI, go. Yeah, we are unfortunately going to be going offline in about 3 minutes, unless I get a run going. Which, judging by the game being bad and the controller not working, is probably a no. No SMIDI, no. I need to set up for Prevent-A-Thon. I got a marathon run. I got into a couple of marathons years back by virtue of being the only person who runs Team Sonic. I mean, you don't need to be, like, the best player. It just needs to be an interesting showcase. Marathons just want it to be an interesting run. When I'm looking at who's going to be on a marathon, it's like, if someone's a world record holder, that's great, but it's not the be-all and end-all. We just want to fill up the schedule. Throw, SMIDI throw. Hopefully not that one. I don't want to throw. I want to win. Won't say anything. Droopy too many games. Droopy so many games. So many indie games. Hit something. No. We got 1 more minute. Come on, we could get a run going. We are saving the 8,000th attempt for Monday's stream, it seems. Because we will not hit it today. I can guarantee you won't hit it today. Oh, come on. That's just a shame. Get accepted to runs all the time and I have no idea what I'm doing. There you go. Kane does it. No. Oh, it's 25 past. I didn't see it. Didn't see it. Oh. 4 break. With a possible 5 here. Come on, go in. Good, that'll do. Okay, I'm gonna go for the 5 and the 2. Oh, this is a 1 ball. Whoops. I thought it was the 9. Look at the cursor! It's so bad! Why is this happening? Good. Okay, that was pretty much impossible to fail because of how deep the 2-ball was there. Yeah, my batteries are so low. This is really irritating, but this is a run. It's a 54, so it's the best of the day. Right, last run, and then we are getting set up for Prevent-A-Thon. Oh my god, it's even glitching now. What? Look at this. This is not okay. I can't run with it like this. Seriously. Like, at this point, it might even be the controller. I don't know. So weird. Oh, yeah, alright. Alright. I get it. I get it. Just make me lose my time loss my time save anyway. Okay, all 3 have gone right there. Hit the tank, my god. What? You know what? No. Out of principle, get me out. I don't even care. We're just going to set up for Prevent-A-Thon because that will be more productive use of my time. Rather than trying to continue a run that is dead, because I cannot hit a single FPD with this controller not working. Wow. Right, I'm going to get my batteries when they're actually charged. Okay, well, we can't really raid Prevent-A-Thon because they're not on for another 50 minutes. But I will find someone to raid. Apologies, we're going pretty early today. That's why I started early as well. But thank you for watching. We will see who is live. Is anyone doing We Play? Any We Players? Yeah, thanks for watching. It was a little bit more chill today. But we will be doing more We Play on Monday. And I'm going to practice... Oh, I've just realised we're still in the Clubhouse category. Whoops. Oopsie. It's close enough. This is Clubhouse Games at home. We Play Tanks wishes it was Clubhouse Games Tanks. May or may not be true. Let's... Oh, do I want to raid there? You know what? We'll raid HUDs. Go on then. They've been live ages. I don't know if they're like still going or not. Just raid Prevent-A-Thon if they'll be live. I mean, I could. We could just offline raid Prevent-A-Thon. Because, I mean, we're going to be there in... But it's not live for another 50 minutes. My run isn't on for another 50 minutes, and I'm the first runner. We could, I guess. Yeah, they're not live. It's not even that they're not live for a while, for like 10 minutes. It's 50 minutes. Go on then, we'll raid HUDs. Assuming it's not ending, because it's been 5.5 hours. Okay, yeah, sure, we will raid HUDs. Thank you for watching. Next stream will be Monday. A lot of these long streams now, I think I'm gonna, like, at least while I'm grinding, I'm gonna go for We Play Bronze and then Variety later in the stream, rather than starting with the Variety, just to, like, get the We Play out of the way and then do something else. I think But we will be hitting 8,000 attempts on Monday. Assuming we don't get it in the first 32. I'm going to try and learn a Mission 4 FPD setup as like a Hail Mary. Because I'm starting to run out of options. And that is at least one way of maybe salvaging a run. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Go watch Prevent-A-Thon in 50 minutes. Because I'm going to be there for 20 minutes.